We're live.
Okay.
It's supposed to be at least. Yep.
You can't do that.
Do what?
You have to make sure you press the button every move this.
I wasn't trying to move that.
Right. Which is why you need to make sure you're always pressing the button. Because if you don't, when you pull it like that.
I wasn't trying to do that. I put my
What do you hear
hand.
me saying?
Because you're saying that I was trying to adjust this. I'm not trying to adjust that. I was trying to adjust this.
Right.
Right. So why would I press the button trying to adjust this?
Because that can happen.
It was a mistake. Yes. Can you come a little closer to me, please?
I'm fine. I'm fine right here.
Hi, guys. I can't connect to the TV. Which is weird. How long have we been doing the candle business? We started in August of 2021. What's the most difficult thing we've had to experience so far? What would you say is the most difficult thing? And then I could say mine after.
Having enough money. I would just say it's like the candle company is going very well, and because it is a product-based business, it requires capital. So it's like, I'm not sure how many of the how up to date you are with everything, but for example, if we have a fair, like let's say we're gonna do one fair this weekend, right? And then someone says, "Hey, I really love your product. Can you do, this other fair over here?" And we'll go, "Sure." And then we might get somebody else to go, "Hey, this one is 7 days. Do you want to do this one?" So it's like, okay, people like the product. They want us to come to do their event, but then you also have to pay. So it's like, $1,500 for an event. Then you have to buy inventory. You got to buy wax, and then you still got to pay our own bills. So it's like our biggest problem is just having enough capital. Like that's the only problem I can think of.
Yeah. I guess what I would say, it kind of falls, is in the same category as what Donovan said in terms of capital. I guess more, for me, to be more specific, it would be not being able to book the fairs as often as we'd like to. Once again, because of the capital problem. But the other issue with the fairs as well is like when we're not able to book them, they get completely like sold out, and it can be sold out for weeks or months. So we were very heavily doing Chelsea, for example, in March and in February, but we couldn't do it at all in April. And I don't think there's any dates. Were there any dates available for May? I don't really think so.
I feel like I saw, nah, I think there was the last week.
Last week. So, but just like that, we're out of 7 to 8 weeks of doing fairs because, of the whole capital thing. And then it's like, if we get the money during that time period, it doesn't help because it's already booked out. So that's what I would say is a real difficult thing.
Yeah, and the other problem too is having the money early enough for the fair. So you have to account for like shipping, you have to account for whatever stuff you have to do to make the stuff, to make the candles. So it's kind of like if somebody asks us right now, hey, I want you guys to come to my fair next weekend or next week in the 7 days, we have to now buy in bulk and we have to get expedited shipping, and that's going to always cost more. So it's just like that's kind of what we've been battling with the last, what is May? So 4 months.
Yeah.
Is there Bluetooth anywhere else that could be connected to this?
What do you mean?
Do you have any other Bluetooth items that could be connected to your computer?
Probably my iPad. Could you pass me my lip gloss? My lip gloss is on the table. Thank you.
So another. He called this another. Oh, that's why. I think. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I think it is.
Yeah.
That's weird.
All right. So we finally got the computer set up.
Spring? It's funny you asked that, because I'm like, we had just watched this it's like a video maybe on YouTube. I don't know if I call it a video, like a short. And somebody made this product that is supposed to be like a tree in a box, and it's kind of like just on the street. So it has all the same microbes of a tree, and it's supposed to help to purify the air. But they were saying that they need them a lot more in cities because they don't have as much space to build, or not build, but grow trees. And up until then, I never really thought about it, but I don't really look at trees that much, so I don't even know if they're blooming. Like, I look out the window, I don't even see a tree.
Yeah. I ran outside briefly to go try and deliver some packages. I failed, but went out to try to deliver them. It was really nice outside. I actually kind of started, and I wore a very light jacket, and it was like, yeah, it was really nice. It was a little cool breeze, but it's really nice outside. So yeah, I would say signs of spring. There's a lot of trees and they're green, so I think that that's good too, because before you would just see like the branches.
Yeah, I think most of the trees outside I saw are green. I think I only saw one tree that's like half brown, half green.
Yeah, it's cute. It's real cute out there. It's real cute.
Yeah. I feel like.
But yes, so real excited to talk about Q2 and what's been going on. So that's cool. I've been taking a business course. It's a fast track course, so it's like intensive, only like 5-6 weeks. And my last day is on Monday. So looking forward to that. We get a paper and some utensils.
Mm-hmm. Is what lots of homework what Melissa has to do, or what we have to do right now?
In the course? No. Honestly, I was a little nervous, kind of like, I didn't know what to expect from the course, but it ended up being a lot better than I thought. I think that there's more interaction between like the different entrepreneurs and stuff than I anticipated. So we'll go into breakout rooms for like 20 minutes, even 30 minutes, and talk to the other entrepreneurs, kind of see where everybody's at in their business and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty cool. I think out of all the people that were there, we're probably like the furthest along in our business. So it's just interesting to have the different conversations. So it's kind of like we're more of a action kind of thing than traditional textbook approach to running a business. So a lot of people like know the different terms and the terminologies and stuff like that. But it's kind of interesting how you kind of intuitively do things, and then you find out there's a name for the thing that you're doing later. That's something that I've noticed that happens a lot while doing the course. Are there any topics in particular you want to hit?
Yeah.
Oh, my nose. Plug in my laptop. I just found out the last live that we did wasn't monetized.
Mm.
Let's see. How did you get the idea to put text on your candles? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Yeah, what do you... To put text on the candles. The names? Oh. For the names of the candles, that came from like self-care. Yeah, they're all self-care inspired. So like do not disturb. That's because like my phone is constantly on do not disturb. So a lot of the times if you're trying to contact me, you're not gonna reach me. And then people watching, that's Donovan's favorite pastime. He loves to people watch. Room service. Kind of just thought about the different things that you either like to do or that makes you feel good, like that kind of self-care thing. So yeah, room service, people watching, do not disturb, and then wind down. And then instead of spelling it like wind, we spell it like wine, like a wine glass. So that's pretty much where the names came from. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
So I made a list of things that I want to talk about or kind of go over today. Can't find a list, so I'm kind of gonna have to just go off what I know needs to be done and kind of what else comes up throughout the live. First thing is obviously how much we did last month.
Oh, somebody asked how many fairs will we be doing in May?
That is a great question. So right now we're doing at least one every week in May. We're doing one every weekend. And then we have a double booking on the 14th, which is Mother's Day weekend. So depending on how you count them, that could be one each weekend, which could be 2 a week, which would be 8, plus the one double book, which would be 9. But the goal is to kind of get back in a place where we're booking a lot of fairs. So in terms of capital that we have, like we talked about earlier, when it comes to booking fairs, we're somewhat low on it only because the money that we got from Kiva. I don't know if y'all even might have seen that yet, but because we were doing the Kiva loan, they funded it and they just deposited the money today. We got fully funded, I think, last week, Thursday, and the money just came to the PayPal account today. But we kind of already have that allocated to how we're going to spend it. And then when it comes to like fairs, it's somewhat, if we haven't already done them, it's difficult to just get into a fair kind of last minute. And the ones that let you do that usually aren't the best. So as of right now, we're doing 9. I would love to get that up. Honestly, let me see. I would do Chelsea if it's available. Let me see if they have it available.
Okay, so I just put in the Candle website if you guys want to check it out, and also the Discord chat if you want to talk to us live.
So May is sold out, it seems like. The next, they don't have, so the rest of all of May is sold out, all of June is sold out. So my guess would probably be if we're able to ask someone to let us do a spot, if it's available, they may let us do that. But as of right now, it looks like we're not going to be doing Chelsea until July. And honestly, that's it's not a terrible thing, because at least I know, like, whenever it comes, we could like book it as soon as it drops, as opposed to the people who have memberships already. So that's May and June. It's looking kind of slow. We have one scheduled. We have 2 scheduled in June. That's not Williamsburg.
There have been some fairs that I was looking into that we might do, like Hester Street Fair, or what's another one? I can't remember the other one. Hester Street.
So yeah, there's actually a one of the things on tap that I wanted to do today was sign up for this thing called Notion.
Is that AI?
It uses AI. I don't know if it is. I think they had it before it was AI. Yeah, I think it's new. But so get Notion free. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to sign up for this. For my team, write better thing, keep your notes. I'm going to go for my team. Continue. What kind of work do you do? What kind of work do we do? Product design, marketing, sales, founder and CEO.
What is Notion for?
It's kind of a way to organize everything you have to do. Let's see, knowledge management. Do I have to choose one? Can I skip it? Yeah, I can't skip it. Okay, so I'm gonna go. We are. I guess this one is good. What is your role? Executive level. Yeah. Yep. What size of your company? 1 to 49. Seems about right. What are you planning to do in Notion? Manage projects, track company goals, write notes, write with AI. I don't know what this means, but I'm gonna click this one too. All right. Let's see. Workspace name. We're gonna call this MBur Candle Co. All right. So I've never used this before, but on my list for this month was to start learning how to use this, or at least seeing if it's a viable thing to do, so that Melissa and I's things for the month are all in one place. And also uses AI, which I think is really cool. That's going to be the next month and a half, for the rest of the quarter, is going to be a lot of leveraging the company. So like using a lot of tools, a lot of mostly AI based tools to be able to do less actual work for us, but get more of output, get more of an output. So let's see, let's have a to-do list. How do I do this? Get started. Project and task. I'll do the to-do list first. Almost Burnet's here. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to figure this out later, but making an account was on my list, so we have the account, and I guess I'll just use Google Sheets for the regular stuff that we have to do, or at least kind of plan for this month. I feel like April, we didn't really stick to any particular plan, and honestly, I feel like even compared to January and February, I feel like those were the most diligent months that we've had so far. Listen, man, if I look up what's mine right now, mine's probably for last week, probably like 10 hours. Because listen, since we've been home, my screen time has been terrible. I'm curious what you use the most on your phone. Like, is it social media? Is it something else? Is it emails? All right, so last week, my screen time was, 11 hours a day. So Instagram for 15 hours, Twitter for 12 hours, and mail for about 8.5 hours. And YouTube was number 4. That's kind of crazy. Twitter number 2. Wow. So I was checking my mail all the time last week. And Instagram is, now that we have this business, Instagram is definitely higher up on my list, because once I get on there, now I'm on there doing other stuff. Oh, let's see.
How long have you been driving on Lyft?
Lyft, wow. Kindle spreadsheet. We even do April on here.
Huh? That's crazy. There was no April.
Right. We didn't even do it because that we were doing.
Oh, you don't know what it was? That I think the end of March was like crazy. We came home from a fair, and then this had to go back to the fair the next day. So yeah, April just been vibes. 5 years. Wow. I guess what would you say is the most interesting thing that you've experienced being a Lyft driver? Donovan had a lot of stories from when he was a bike messenger.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I think it's kind of crazy that we hit the number that we hit this month, considering there's no Chelsea.
Yeah. Is Lyft still good? Like as when you first started? Because I know for me, I really stopped liking it a lot. I don't know. I did Uber, so I don't know if it's a lot different in terms of as a driver. Because I was doing mostly food deliveries. 18th is on a Thursday. Yeah. 20. 1, 2, 2, 2, 5, 25. 7. All right, so yeah, this month I'm for sure. I am absolutely for May doing email. I've learned to understand people better in general. Huh, it's interesting. What did you think about people before you started doing Lyft as opposed to after? First, second, third, fourth. What's today? Today's Tuesday. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What?
Who did you ask?
You said that you learned or understood people more. I'm curious how you like.
What did you think of people?
What did you right? How do you think before as opposed to after the 5 years? Interesting. Let's see. Like that. Okay, so what day we have Grand Bazaar on the 14th? So today is the 2nd. I want to do that video this week, so I think we do it on Thursday, the craft fair video. And this month I want to. This month I'm going back to. If you're in a Discord, I'm going back to my checklist. Cause like I said, like I just slowly and surely every month that goes on, it just kind of gets less and less. So these monthly lives and check-ins allow me to kind of recalibrate that. Craft fair. Okay, emails. I feel like I talked to somebody that said send out 3 emails. He sends out 1 email a week. I feel like I could do at least 2. Actually, no. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use this website I found called Hoppy Copy for that, and I'm gonna use, was it Tailwind? So yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a huge AI month. So Tailwind, I'm gonna combine Tailwind, Hoppy Copy, ChatGPT 4, Midjourney. To, let me see what ones I had on here, and possibly Notion. Let's see, Discord. Yeah, let's see, Hoppy Copy.
That's interesting.
I didn't even think that. Okay, I could definitely see that. Like talking to more people makes you more well-rounded, and you can kind of see different views. And I think depending on how long the convos are, you could really like hash out different opinions on it. What am I looking for? So this is a website I heard about from some YouTube video I was watching. So I'm going to use this. Business owner. Marketing emails. Honestly, another thing too I want to do so much. I want to do cold emails for people that have businesses for them to buy the candles wholesale. How you hear about us? YouTube. Get started. Yeah, let's watch this
Hey,
video.
welcome to Hoppy Copy. I'm going to show you how it works here. So right now we're in our AI wizard in one of the workspaces we created. And here's where you can select the copy tool that you want to use, the copy generation tool. We've got a ton of different kind of stuff here which you can use, and we're very focused though on email and sales copy. So if you click on email, you'll see all the email copy options. So banded card, cold outreach, just the introduction of an email, event email. And we're going to do right now, just to kick off, show you how it works. We're going to do the promotional discount deal email. So you click that, and I've got the template up. So promotion type, I pre-filled it already for you. Discount, target audience, cat owners. We're going to be promoting a cat toy delivery service. Just explained a bit about the product here. Helps you save time shopping for your cat. Makes your cat's life more enjoyable by ensuring they get new treats and toys. Free shipping, and then tone, friendly, promotion details, subscribe and save 50% off your first box. And then how to claim and what the call to action is, which is basically get this deal now. And then we're going to hit create copy, and the AI now is going to do its work, and it can take a few seconds just for it to brew and load up. And here we go. Okay, it's already spit out a bunch of different options for us now. So here we go. So these are all different emails that you can send. We've got your subject line for each one, preview text, and then your body copy here. And sometimes I can just fully use some of these emails and just put this into your email service provider and send it. But sometimes I also like to get ideas from different ones. Never Run a Cat is pretty cool. Never Run a Cat toys again. I like to mix up different ones and then kind of patch together an email. So I might like one idea from one and then another from another. So yeah, lots to work with here. And then where the tool gets really interesting is with these advanced kind of toolbar features here. And that's where if you really want to customize these emails further, you can play a lot with these. You can rewrite a section, you can add emojis, you can change the tone, friendly, witty, relaxed. You can just, basically all you do is just highlight a section and you apply the tool. You can agitate the problem. That's a really cool one for sales copy. So let's just start off by like adding some emojis to this paragraph here. So I just click the emoji tool, and we'll see what it generates for us. Okay, awesome. So we've got, this is the first example here, just basically took this first paragraph and applied some emojis to it. Second example just gives a different kind of cool cat emojis we can use. Maybe we want to slip some of those in there. And this option is another version. I'll get a nice little cat one at the end there. Box for delivery. So yeah, just kind of, there's a few different cool options there for emojis. So let's see if we can try one of these other tools. Is your kitty getting enough playtime? Mine sure isn't. I work long hours. By the time I get home, I'm too tired to play with my cat. So this is interesting. So this is starting off with a problem. And then what we want to try and do here is we're going to this time
agitate the problem. That's crazy.
And this is really good for like sales copy to really narrow in on a pain point that one of your customers might have or prospective customers might have. So this is cool because it can lead to your cat becoming obese or developing other health problems. It can also make them bored and restless, which can lead to scratching furniture or getting into mischief. So this is really cool. So you could have, like, this could be like, especially for like a lead nurture type email or something like that. Like, this is a great kind of pain point you can dig into in an email to really drive the point home about, you know, the problem that's, you know, related to your product and how your product can actually solve this problem. So here's another one that goes into much more detail about that pain point. So yeah, it's just really cool.
All right, I see you.
Times to play with here.
Podcast.
Okay, so
actually, and the vlog is going up today.
Spam check, which is,
and then the
kind of
podcast on
once I've got
Thursday.
my email ready to go. This is probably the last thing I'm going to do is run the spam check. So what I'll do is highlight the email itself, so the subject preview, all the text in the email, and then I'll just hit spam check. And what it's going to do is instantly generate a spam score for us. So here, your spam score is 3 out of 6. And this is not like the worst per se, but it definitely could be considered spam. So it's giving you words here that show what could be contributing to it being considered as spam. So, you know, something sounds too urgent, some words sound shady. So what you can do then is you can just start editing, you know, taking out words, removing them, replacing them. And then once you've done that, you can just run the tool again and it'll give you a new spam score. All right, so I've generated a few options for my cat subscription box promotion now. And I'm going to say this is the one I like. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this email here. This has got some cool copy. We know that finding the perfect toys and treats for your cat can be a bit of a popular. Our content can be really cool content here. Okay.
Yeah, so that's definitely one thing I'm going to be using for this month. And then I'm going to combine that with ChatGPT 4 and MailChimp. I don't know if they send emails on here, but if they don't, like I have MailChimp. So, and then let's see on tab, let's see what we did last month. Your finger. So we had planned it to be the lowest month for the year. I feel like we already have this. So for April, we ended it making $7,900 on Square. I don't think we got sales anywhere else. I think this includes on the online sales also. So it wasn't our worst month. I thought it was going to be our lowest month. So let's see if I did. How can I choose? I choose months on here. That's last month. All right, so January to the 31st, all of January, we did 5,800. Then in February, we did almost 11. So we did 10,500 pretty much. And then in March, we did 14,600 in March. And then in April, we did 7,900. So for the whole year, not including Etsy, we did 38,000 So how much we do on Etsy? Like 1,000? Like 900? So that's not bad. Like I said, 40K in 4 months is about 10K a month. So we're on track to do 120K this year, but as y'all know, the goal is 500K. So we're a little bit behind that. For our goal, we should have been at, by this time, let's see.
Right now for the year we're at 39.72.
Let's see. Then that'd have been times.
So on Etsy we did $600.
66.
Hi.
Hey. So we should be at 166,000.
At this point in the year.
And we are only at 40,000. So
that's not bad. That's like a fourth.
Right. It's a fourth. So, we got some work to do to catch to up to the 40. So we should be doing 40K a month. We're doing about 10 right now. I think we're going to have a lot bigger month towards the end of the year. I was able to find another supplier. I thought I was going to have to buy the wax overseas, but I found someone who is, I guess, semi-local. They're in the country. And they actually charge a lot less than the people overseas and who you're getting it from before. So unless we started buying like food grade beeswax, I think that's the most expensive one that they have. We are set right now, and I think overseas I have to figure out exactly what it was as far as what they charge for. If it's like cosmetic, if it's food grade, if it's a blend. Because they said it's not a blend, but I said the price either way was higher than what we want to pay compared to this new supplier. So that's really good. And then, like I said earlier, we also got the 6K from Kiva. So shout out to Kiva. And did you write down what we have to get from Kiva? Or what we spend the money on? Okay. So I'm going to buy that stuff. I don't know if I can transfer the money over immediately or not. Hey, what's up, Tori? Let's see. YouTube stream. Let's see. What else?
It might be in my computer notes. Yeah. It's that one.
Oh, this? Okay. Mm-hmm. So this is how we're looking to spend the money that we got from Kiva. Probably just missing stuff. Sure, this is it? This is the marketing loan.
Oh, that's the marketing?
Yeah. I think you wrote it down in your thing. So this is for the marketing loan if we get it. This is how we would spend it. And I don't think this is even $7,500.
So this is for Kiva. So 400.
Yeah, so right now we have two Chase accounts which are both negative. One is negative $700, almost $8, I think, and the other one is negative like $4. So we're going to use the loan from Kiva to pay off the MBur Chase account. So I want to do that. And then what else we have to get on here?
Sign up.
Ooh, I might want to get that right now. You bought a sign?
That's true. So we need I thought it says sign up. So yeah, the sign for the fair. Fragrance oil for the new scents. We want to get another heat lamp. I need some pipette and some beakers for the perfumes. Did we show them the perfumes and like the packaging and stuff?
Which, like, in terms, like, in person?
Just in general, I don't think anyone's seen it because it's
What are you gonna show them? Like the pink one?
in the room spray.
We don't have any room spray. You have bottles, I guess. Yeah, sure.
So yeah. The velvet bags, I'm not sure if you guys saw that either. And we don't have any here. The large vessels, shopping bags. I'm pretty sure we showed that in the last live. And then subscriptions.
Which one you never see, Tori? The sprays?
Yeah. Let's see. Let me see.
Let me see. I'll go on PayPal. This is crazy. Oh wow! So if we did an instant transfer, it'd be $90
What?
to instant transfer the money. You think that's worth it?
I don't think so. I'm not really in a rush.
So let's see.
And I think I have a card for them. But either way, I think once you transfer it, you can't use it. So yeah, I'm not in a rush. So, one thing the main thing that we want to do with our business is give people what they want. And people constantly ask us whenever they smell the candles, they'll say, oh my gosh, I can see myself wearing this. Or do you have it as a room spray? I would love to wear this. I would love to have it as a perfume. So we went ahead and started moving on those things. So I absolutely love these. But we have, and this isn't the final product, but this is what we're gonna start off with until we can finish designing them. I don't know how to hold them. Okay. So this is the travel size of the perfume. And then when you open it, it opens up like that. And then you would spray it here. So it's like cute. I love it. So we have it in this color. We have it in blue, in gold, silver, and we also have it in black. So super excited. And the margins on these are really good. They have about 8 milliliters of perfume in them. And then we're also gonna have a room spray. And this is the packaging for our room spray. Absolutely love it. And I love that it's frosted because this goes with the vibe of the candles. And like, it's just, I love it. So there's not actually any products in this one yet, but this is what we are working with. We also have, so yeah, this is 0.3 ounces. We're gonna have a 1.7 ounce. It's crazy. We somehow our apartment number was left off of the package. So the 1.7 ounce perfume bottles, it would have been here. It was delivered, but they sent it. It was brought here, but they sent it back. So we have to wait for that to come back. But that's going to be in a beautiful bottle as well. And I'm just super excited for the perfumes and the room sprays.
Let's see. All right, so on this list we have subscriptions, shopping bags, vessels, velvet bags. So I'm gonna buy some of this stuff now so we can get it out the way.
So for the perfume, for this size, we were thinking probably 30, 35. Is that true? I think so, yeah. 30, 35 for this size, the 0.3 ounce. What was it 30? Something was 32. We had a paper that had all the different prices. I don't... Because they're kind of similarly priced-ish. The room spray is supposed to be, was it 38? Do you remember? I think it's supposed to be either 38 or 32 for the room sprays. For the perfume, the 1.7 ounce, that one is supposed to be like 60. Yeah, 60. And then eventually, so this is 3.4 ounces. This is only going to have 10% of fragrance in it. So that's why this is going to be kind of the cheaper price, even though it's this amount of ounces. This is going to be around 40% of perfume that's in here. And that's why it's also that price. So we're going to have one that is 1.7 ounces. And we're also going to have one that's a 3.4 ounces, same as this. That's going to be not the same bottle, just the same fluid ounces, 40%. And that one is going to be probably like $120. Because it has more fragrance oil in it. I don't know, actually. Let me check. I think all the bottles are kind of similarly priced. So, let me see. Yeah, these are... kind of... This bottle comes out to $5, and we can definitely get it cheaper. This is just a start. Hey, Sarah!
Hey, what's up, Sarah?
And then this to start is $3. So yeah, this is $3. This is $5 for the bottles, but they can be way cheaper for sure. It's just to kind of get the products moving, and then we're gonna make them cheaper. Not make them cheaper. We're gonna get cheaper bottles once they kind of start moving, and then once we get, start buying a higher quantity of them.
Do you know what a card is for PayPal?
I don't. I thought I had one. I don't know if I do. I don't think I have one. I can check.
Yeah, we're gonna sell them at the fairs too. Yeah, we haven't really done much, Sarah. Just what kind of went over how much we did the last couple months, how far we are from our goals. I want to start getting back to my checklist because I feel like in the beginning of the year I was a lot more on top of that. Move. So that's kind of where we are right now. And then Tori was asking about the room sprays. I feel like you definitely saw them. And then we brought them to the fair last week. So right now we're just trying to figure out what the best merchandising is for the table. They do seem to get attention when people look at them. They see them on the table, ask what they are. And it's kind of strange because they were priced at $32. And didn't really get much traction on it, but we also didn't push it very hard. When somebody else came to the table, I wanted to see if a price change would kind of incentivize any more enthusiasm about buying it. Funny enough, when I lowered it, it seemed like they were less enthusiastic about about the spray at $25. And that's this one. Like they seem like this one, I said $25, and the lady was kind of like, oh, like that's it, like $25. So for that one, I was kind of like, that's interesting, because when I told somebody about the price earlier, they more or less were just kind of like, oh, okay, and they didn't really seem like it was too expensive. They didn't really seem enthusiastic about it. I think they ended up buying the candle too. But when I told it to that other lady, she definitely kind of seemed turned off from the price, because she actually was asking more about the price when she got to the table. I really like perfumes. I like them, blah, blah, blah. I like the smell. And I said $25. She's like, oh, $25. So I feel like that's something else to figure out. And then also, what I want to avoid is the cannibalizing the candles, because I don't like the idea of being at the table and being like, okay, so we have the small candle for $15, the big one is $39, the small spray is $30, the big spray is $32, the wick trimmer is $15. If you get 3 or more, you get that's too much. That's too much to be having to say and stuff. So I don't like that. And then also we're gonna be then we have the middle size. This one is 35, 39 or whatever, and it's like, okay. Then we're gonna have the perfume, which I forgot about. That one's gonna be 60. Then we're gonna have the bigger perfume, which is 120. And I feel like the table is too small for that, so I'm not really sure how to go about it. I was honestly considering having like another booth at Chelsea for that, just to see what it would be like, but like I said, I just feel like I don't like the idea of having too many products on the table, but I also want people to be able to buy the things that they want. So I'm considering probably doing where if someone asks about a room spray, we'll tell them about, oh, we do have them as room sprays also, or perfumes or whatever, and then they'll be on the website. Oh, that's sushi. My bad, sushi. I thought you was your brother. Then they'll be on the website. So yeah, those will be on the website. So I think we also want to start doing more online sales. So I think it'll be a lot easier for someone to buy those things on the website, because they're kind of used to seeing a lot of products on the site. So we really want to get heavy into, just a lot of content, whether it be emails, Pinterest, Instagram. We've been doing pretty well, oddly enough, over the last week for not Instagram, for what's that called? For the website for online sales. I'm actually curious. I'm gonna go on the Google Analytics, and I want to see if I could pull up something on there quick enough. I don't know if you should have it on here.
I tried a thing where I was using like Canva really heavily and posting a lot more on our Pinterest that we have. And so far, from doing it for that maybe like week and a half, we got 500 monthly views on the account. So I think that's pretty cool. So I want to keep doing it and then kind of be more targeted on what I post and start looking at KPIs and all that stuff for Pinterest.
I know there's not a cat. What the heck? Oh, this is MBur. Okay. So this is our Google Analytics account. So it says, what time period is this? In the last 28 days, we had 62 add to carts, right? And that came up to $766.
Yeah, $766 off of the online.
In the last 28 days, yeah. So that's, so like I said, now this is something I want to get more into and learning how to use this, because so far my understanding of it, like from what I have done as far as research is concerned, is they pretty much have it. I notice a lot of lines and things like that for everybody looking who is not graph friendly. Let's see. Where is it? If I go to Explorer. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to try this one. I'll go US. What? What are they talking about? Let me try a different one. Oh, wow. That's interesting. I don't even need that whole, I just need the last 30 days. Okay. So bear with me. I'm still a beginner when it comes to this. Okay, so we had 11 purchases this month. I feel like I could add another one. Let's see. Oh. Yeah. So I definitely have to get more acclimated with this, which is going to be what I'm doing for this upcoming month. But pretty much what it'll allow me to do is I can go back from when someone buys something, and I can see how they got there, and I can also see how they found us. So it'll let me kind of watch their journey. Did you on the website right now? Oh, yeah, this wasn't there. It's not gonna go. It'll let me see their whole journey through the website, and it'll let me know where they came from, whether it's through the sample card, whether it's through an Instagram post, whether through Pinterest, whether it's through somewhere else. Then let me know, okay, they went on to the homepage. How long were they on the homepage? Okay, they scrolled, they clicked, they liked, they came to the next page, they went to checkout. And this didn't come out in a vlog yet, but it kind of was in a Discord that someone had called because they said they weren't unable to buy a candle online. They had a crazy story. The story was insane. They had said they had saw us at a fair last year and in Grand Bazaar. And they said they really loved the candle. Like they didn't get a candle. They had a sample card. Like I really loved the sample card. And then I moved. And whenever I had went back before I moved, y'all were never there. And I had the sample cards when I moved to another spot in the city. I had found a sample card. I was like, okay. He said he was gonna buy a candle. Then he lost the sample card, and he was like, "Oh my god!" And he's like, "I was putting online. I was putting in MBur I was putting mad stuff." He said he couldn't find us online, and he ended up somehow finding our website. I forgot how he. I think did he find a sample card again? I don't think he found a sample card. I forgot how he found. Oh, he said he was just Googling mad stuff. He was just Googling, searching, Instagramming, trying to find the candle company.
He was looking for room service candle.
Yeah. So he found our website, and then he called us, right? You know, I got to put on my customer service voice like, "Hello, this is Donovan with MBur Candle. How may I help you?"
And he's lucky because, you know, I don't answer the phone.
Right. So now I'm on the phone with him. He explained the whole story. I'm like, this is crazy. But Google Analytics will let me see things like that. So he also was saying when he finally got to the page and found it, he couldn't check out for buying the candle. And I'm like, that's crazy. He was saying, yeah, I tried checking out. It wouldn't let me check out. Then I tried having to do delivery. That didn't work. Like in terms of like an on-demand with Postmates or DoorDash, he said that didn't work either. So he said, okay, I tried shipping, like nothing was working. And I'm like, I really want to get a candle. So that's when he called us. I'm like, that's crazy. So this, like I said, hopefully by the next live, I will have this down at least to be able to pull up a report or 2 or 3 to show y'all what it looks like. But there's a lot of stuff here, and I want to be able to connect this in tandem with what I showed you earlier from Hoppy Copy, and then also something called MailChimp and ChatGPT and Midjourney. Like I want to be able to combine all the things together to be able to create marketing material and knowing what's working and knowing what's not working. That's what I want to be able to do.
What you think about this?
But think about what?
What do you think about them?
Like just
what are your thoughts?
It's an okay picture. The picture doesn't really it's a nice picture. I'm not a fan of what I'm seeing. I like the picture. I don't like the candles in the picture. I don't like candles that look like this. Like I don't like these kind of. This one in particular, I don't like. Pictures are. This bottle I don't like. The pictures seem kind of overexposed. Here's the brightness. Yeah, like the what they call that? The noise is too loud in the pictures. This one is nice. I like how clear the coconut is. I like this one. I feel like as soon as I saw this, I knew what it was. Like I knew what the candle probably smelled like, so I like that. Website is good. This is 70 reviews, 42 reviews. A lot of reviews. Sheesh. It's a lot of reviews. But that's a lot of reviews. What's the price of these? So this candle right here, the Santorini Escapist candle, it's $38, and it is. They don't have how. Let me see. How big is my candle? 13 ounces for $38. Oof. That's significantly lower. That is a lower price than. Oh, is it? It is, right? Oh, it's not.
Ours is 12.
Right, and it's at. Yeah.
It depends.
Yeah. So on the website, it's more. So this candle is bigger than ours and costs a little bit less if you compare about the website, but it burns for a less time. I don't like the way it looks, but it's cool. I do like the label though. I do like that. I would want something like that on our candle. And I was thinking about having that, but it'd be white.
Kind of like the vinyl, like there's no paper.
Right, but it still would be paper. But it would just be a white box. It would be part of the design.
What you mean?
So like, the design would have the white box.
I don't understand. Like it would just be like just literally like a border.
No. The vinyl design would be with the white box that we have currently on the candle.
So just a different material.
Right. It would it
So
would be this material.
You don't want it to be transparent.
No.
Okay.
I don't know what you think about that being transparent.
I don't know. I'm not good at visualizing in my head. I would have to put it into Photoshop and see.
Yeah, I'm like, it would still have the same effect, but I feel like having I feel like the white paper is part of the design and it stands out. So I'd want to keep that. I just don't like how it bubbles up.
I like their website. I like the pictures that they have. I always see their candles. So
Where?
like I've seen it in Chelsea Market in the bookstore. I went to another bookstore in Brooklyn. And I saw it there. There was another place inside Chelsea Market. Like I think there's 2 to 3 stores that have them inside of Chelsea Market. So I just thought that was interesting. So I'm gonna just look into them a little bit and kind of see how they market them. I just saw them on Pinterest. So seeing them on Pinterest. So at that point, they already touched me like 5 times.
What was the picture that you saw on Pinterest?
It's kind of annoying. Pinterest as a platform has some bugs. I'll say that. So I don't even know if I can bring it back up. It's like I tried to open something else and then it showed me it. So I don't know if I can find it again. But I found these candles also in person, and I don't really like. I don't know. They don't smell the best. I don't really like how they smell. I think, because I was at a bookstore, they had these candles. They had homesick candles. They had, it was like 2 other brands. But it could be my taste. Me personally, I didn't like how they smell. So yeah.
So yeah, like I said, that's.
But I think it's cool that they're in so many different places.
I'm trying to think. What are my main goals for this month? All right, so right now we have craft fair video for this month. What do you have for your plans for this month?
Pinterest. Probably to post on it every day.
Okay. And then, actually, Tori, I don't know if you're still there. I'm gonna show you Tailwind. I'll let Melissa show it. I never used it, so she uses it.
Okay.
Like I said, I think for May, I really want to focus on automating a lot of this stuff. That's like one of my goals for this month. He's being so extra.
No, he right. You stink.
Yeah.
Stink bad. So Tailwind, I really like Tailwind. So this is how it looks. So it's really cool. You do a questionnaire. So I think it would be here, like you're planned. So you can personalize like how often you plan on posting. So for me, or how much time you want to spend on it, what you're doing.
You have to go watch that. Don't show these stories.
Kind of what industry it is. So that's like home decor. E-commerce is really what I wanted to focus on specifically, since we're kind of have a handle on the in-person. So they have pretty much different what would you call it?
Oh wow. Hold on. I want you to see this real quick before she pulls this up.
Because she called him something. Oh, wow, y'all knew that. The Rainbow Tribe. Y'all, I couldn't see who was first, but Frank, whoever was first, you win.
Did you just change something?
Whatever it says on that giveaway form that you filled out, that's what you win. Because I don't really know.
Do you need it?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
So yeah. All right. What else can we talk about?
How do I get?
We have these phenomenal gift boxes that are nice, big, collapsible, elegant, soft touch, all the fine details. They come with a bunch of crinkle paper inside, and we have all of our botanical candles. So that would be home, love, joy, and
So this is
and dream. And they come beautifully
a popular candle company where we're from,
is a candle lover.
and they're doing a candle live right now.
You want to be their favorite daughter, or favorite son, or favorite person, period. The Harlem Icons gift boxes.
So this is her perfume.
The ultimate
$140 for a 1.7.
And then they'll have candles.
That's
for
what's this?
months.
What is this
Candles
size?
for months. It's not just
What size is
so consider.
So this is a 3.4
and those
ounce.
normally are $204. Today they are $173. Okay. Really great savings. And if you want to get that for yourself, get it for yourself, and then you decide who gets this candle, who gets that candle, and which one you're gonna keep. Make it real easy. But it's a beautiful gift set. And even if you wanna, everything that you buy from us, we can add a gift box to it. So even if you want to mix and match, if you want to put a Josephine candle, some soap and lotion, you can mix and match. And at our fulfillment center, they will prepare the box, make it beautiful with your gift note, and you're going to be the favorite. Isn't it fun to be the favorite?
So what do y'all think about these candles here?
When you give good
This is their
gifts,
travel size. You get 4 for $70.
You need to show up on time be with a good attitude and blah 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 blah.
So
blah.
17 for
But
each one.
when you give good gifts, especially
Look at it. Isn't this crazy? Has added the gift box to their cart. What kind of site is this? This is not. This can't be Shopify. What is this?
That sort of stuff goes really, 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 really far. So, okay, I'm going to answer all the questions. If you've just joined, code JB Launch 15 is the 15% off code that's valid for 24 hours. We've just done the giveaway, and I'm really excited that you guys knew the answer to the questions I asked about Miss Josephine Baker, this goddess, this ethereal, well before her time, sensational, person, who is a big source of inspiration for us at the Harlem Candle Company, which is now why we have not only a Josephine candle, we have candle lids, right? Why we have the Josephine candle diffuser. It's packaged, I'm not gonna take it out, but we also have the Lady Day diffuser. That is a beautiful bundle. If you know you love the Josephine scent and you don't necessarily always feel like lighting a candle, if you have this diffuser you can have it in your living room, you can have it in your bathroom. I have it in my closet where it's impossible to knock over, but I have it in my closet. And it just makes everything smell good. You have tennis shoes and stuff in your closet, dirty clothes. My closet always smells good. So this is a beautiful bundle, the Josephine diffuser, plus the candle. And that is normally $100.
That candle
Today's
smells good.
$85. Okay? Beautiful bundle for beautiful people. We have the same thing for Lady Day. And the Lady Day diffuser is new. If you love gardenia,
Yeah, I think she's doing it pretty well too.
Your friends and family or your mother loves.
Like, I've heard a lot about this company, and we actually met someone that knows her personally who sells flowers at Turnstile. And she was saying that when she was coming up, like the girl who sells flowers, she met her. And they kind of became really close friends. And she came up in the market space, like selling candles at markets. And now she's like a very well-known candle brand here. At least in Harlem, I know for sure.
Very, I don't know, it's just so pleasant, and I feel so feminine and just so like I want to take care of myself, and like I want to, my nails freshly done. I just got them fresh. But you just want to just always be together. There's something about the Lady Day that does that to me. I don't know what it does to you. If you try pick it up from Nailu, okay. Call before to just see if they have inventory.
Okay, I'm also gonna showing you the tailwind thing. So this is not it. This is tailwind. So yeah, I'm gonna let her finish this class. I haven't used it before, but I do want to use it a lot more for this month. Like I said, I want to get into heavy emails, and we've been trying to figure out what is one thing that we should focus on, because there's always that like shiny penny syndrome, and it's like you think you escape it once you focus on just candles, but then it's like, okay, now what within candles are you just gonna focus on? That's like, are we just gonna do Instagram? Are we just gonna do Facebook? Are we just gonna do Google Ads? Are we just gonna do Pinterest? Are we just gonna do email marketing? And then it's like, then you get into each one of those, and it's like, okay, focus on just one thing in there. So we haven't got it down to one each. Right now, we're probably doing like 2.5, because we have YouTube, then we have we have Instagram. Right now, we're actively doing YouTube and Instagram. And then Pinterest, and then emails, and that's really it. We wanted to add 2 each for us, but it's hard to decide which ones to kind of do and which ones to kind of cut off. So that's how we kind of settled on. I'm gonna do Instagram, and I want to do emails, but we haven't fully decided whether I would do it or Melissa would do it. So I'm doing Instagram right now. She's doing Pinterest. We're both doing YouTube. And then we kind of both would do one more each. So she was thinking about LinkedIn, and I was considering doing the email campaigns.
So yeah, you could come up with a personalized plan pretty much on what you want to post based off of your business and based off of how much time and energy you want to put into it. So I guess they have a funnel. So at the top of the funnel is like awareness. So this is different things that you could do to, because it tells you what to post, how often to post them. These are different things that you could do to get new followers. So show behind the scenes, lifestyle content, educate your followers. And it's saying, about 2 posts of these per week. For the middle is like building the relationship and interest. So that's product reviews and testimonials, and then also growing your email list. And then the last one is growing your revenue. So this is like the conversion stage. So like a sale. So they have, I guess, like 3 different things here for that. Email subscriber promotion, new customer sale. It has like newsletters, subscribers, featured products, and stuff like that. And so that's pretty much the planned, that's pretty much them coming up with the structure for the plan. And then when you actually get into the homepage or the dashboard of the website, it shows you a calendar and it tells you specifically what to post from what they were talking about. So it's also color coordinated. So the I think the purple was the top of the funnel. So these are all like trying to get people like interested in who we are or getting to know us. So they have the behind the scenes, and it's also saying kind of what behind the scenes thing to do. So this one says to highlight the materials used to create your product. So and I like that, because instead of me trying to figure out like, damn, what do I do? It's like, okay, now that you've given me this prompt to highlight the materials, that means that I can really go in and be like, okay, this is why the wax is special. This is why the wick is special or important, and what makes it different from our competitors. And stuff like that, even down to the glass, because like our glass is thicker than a lot of candles that's on the market, and that's important because that means that it doesn't burn you as easily, it doesn't shatter as easily. It's just like things like that customers would probably want to know, which I really like. I was in a class recently and the instructor was amazing with prompts. She was able to have it generate a month worth of social media posts customized to her brand. That's crazy. What platform was she using? Was it like ChatGPT for the prompts? But yeah, I really like that. Lifestyle content. So start an impromptu book club. I honestly think that's like a cool image, even just in my head, where I could see like a whole bunch of women or a whole bunch of men like sitting around kind of like in a library with maybe a people watching candle, or like in the mix. That would be a do not disturb candle, because they're having a book club. I like that. So that's why I really like Tailwind. But the other thing I was going to say, so this one says to highlight your product. I have another behind the scenes that is saying on Thursday, that one is to identify and share a piece of tech you can't live without. Oh, on ChatGPT. Yeah. That's like Donovan's favorite. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's so much AI products coming out. I can't even tell, what may or may not be his favorite right now. But so I like this. It also changes every week. So this would be week 2, week 3, week 4. So pretty much the whole month is kind of planned out with what content to post. So like I said, I really like that. If you go over here to the create, you can actually use this to schedule your posts as well. So you can schedule it to go on Facebook, on Pinterest, on Instagram, but you have to have a business Instagram account. We don't have a business Instagram account because we want to still be able to post trendy music and stuff on our platform. I'll skip for now. It's not skipping. Okay, let me see if I can bypass this. So they have an email marketing thing here too that I haven't used. I'm not familiar with that. But one thing that I really like is their AI lab. So on here, what you can do is you can use any of these to create content. So they have AI generated images. They have like just creating any type of copy. They have video scripts for YouTube. They have blogs, Facebook posts, SEO. So I really like, and then for email marketing, they have different frameworks for the emails. So this one is attention, interest, desire, action model. So these are all different models that the emails can take. So I think that's really cool. They have product descriptions for Etsy, for Shopify, Amazon. So I really like this this tool. And another thing that I think is really cool, I like to create a blog post. So pretty much what you can do is you can put in a sentence, and from that one sentence that you put in, it'll make an entire article for you. So I have 6 credits left, so I can use them. So let's say
you don't pay for this?
No, we don't pay for it yet.
That's cool.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? So let's say the blog post is gonna be the benefit of beeswax candles. Benefit of beeswax candles. So it'll come up with a title first. I feel like this is taking too long. Okay. So it gives me different options. Honestly, it's quite a few. So why beeswax candles are a must-have for a healthy home. Surprising benefits of beeswax candles for your skin. I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. Sustainable and eco-friendly. The science behind aromatherapy. Beeswax versus paraffin, which one is better? And honestly, all of these could be a great blog post. So that's 5 blog posts right there just off of this one idea.
Can you take that and put it on ChatGPT and ask it to give you a detailed blog post? No, just one of those over there. Like one of those titles.
Okay, so I'll take this one. Use 4?
Mm-hmm.
So what would I say? Create
a blog post. And an emotional voice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Using the title, like how would I incorporate?
Create a blog post and emotional voice, and just say about.
Okay. Oh, I'm like, why are we doing a love letter? I'm like, okay, this is the emotional voice.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be killing me as I bask in your warm embrace.
Mm-hmm.
I can almost feel my skin taking a deep cleansing bath. They be doing too much. Thanking me for providing with the purest air possible. Vitamin A. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
The strength and resilience you've instilled in my skin.
Mind you, this is a blog post, and this could be. I could have had it. This is how deep this gets. There's another website called Ask the People. That's what it's called.
Oh, like Uber Suggest, kinda.
I thought it was called Ask People.
It might be Ask the Republic, something like that.
Yeah. So that one pretty much scans the internet for what the most popular things that are being searched are. So you can take that, bring that on here, and say, now write this blog post with this SEO using these type of key terms, right? So now I'm gonna switch it to another one that's gonna say, now rewrite it as a millennial. Rewrite it as a MIL.
And you don't even have to use ChatGPT really either. You could kind of do all of it in Tailwind as well. Excuse me. It's lit.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there, fellow millennials. Pack them up.
Oh, you know what's crazy? So something I don't know how they figured this out, but this works very well. And
Not in an emotional voice?
no, and make it less corny.
Wait, you don't want it to be emotional?
No.
Okay. Okay. Why does that improve it?
I don't know. I don't know how.
How do you know they be a corny?
It works every single time, and I'm like, I don't know what they know corny means to them. But when I say don't be corny, it gives me like a human type of speech.
Right? They'd be like, hey, like I feel like the first one is always kind of like an older person pretending to be a millennial. Like, hey there, guys.
Or a robot.
I got
disguised as a human being.
I got my bell-bottom pants on.
And like I said, I could literally copy this, put it on a website, and run ads through it or to it, and just have or post this on the Instagram. I could take each one of these and make it a Pinterest post and an Instagram post.
Caption, yeah.
And content. And honestly, you want to know what's even crazy about it? Watch this.
You can even use that as a script.
Watch how crazy this gets. Right, I'm about to go.
And then and then with everything being able to be scheduled, you could literally set aside a day and just put up all the content for the month.
Oh, it's not even my Discord. Can I sign on Discord on the website online? Let me see. I don't know how I would be able to do that. I feel like I could.
Are you trying to do?
Let's sign on the Discord. Okay, boom. So now, let me show y'all this. So this is Midjourney, right? So I am going to take one of these things that I got from over here. Just take this and just put it over here. And see what it comes up with. Oh, damn. So this is Midjourney. It's an AI image generator. So let's see what's coming up with. Yeah, 62%, 93%, right? So I could literally take this image right here, put this as the background on one of these, on this right here, and that would be a picture for Instagram, just like that. And if I want something different, I just press, what's that called? I don't know if it's called redo or something. Honestly, I'm gonna do white beeswax. Okay, so that's the regular one. This is the white beeswax one. And boom, just like that. This image right here, number 4, upscale number 4. And this could literally be the title or the top image to that blog post from earlier. This took us, if we were just doing this, it'd probably take us 5-10 minutes. So I'm like, we should be able to spend a couple of days doing it and just crank out content for the whole month. Just boom, boom, boom. Just nonstop, everywhere, content all the time. Like, it's crazy. So now this is the rest of Tailwind. I'm so you can do it on here too.
So once you generate the title, you can continue to outline it. And then one thing that I like, so you could add keywords here for them to use. And then you can edit this and you can add or take out anything that you don't like that they already have for the article summary. So let's generate the outline. Excuse me. And I think for Tailwind, I think it's like $20 a month for the unlimited. I'm not 100% sure. So, all right, so we went from the surprising benefits of beeswax candles for your skin, the summary. Did you know that burning beeswax candles can release components that have beneficial effects on your skin? This article discusses how beeswax can help hydrate and soothe your skin and even prevent acne breakouts. So then over here on this side, it has the science behind beeswax, hydrate and soothe with beeswax candles, preventing acne breakouts, and then other skin benefits. So I can also add another thing here if I wanted to, but I don't really know in my head what I would add for this. And then it has a conclusion here, and then you can go ahead and generate the full article. So once it comes up with this, and it even has like the keyword thing, you could pretty much just copy this, put it onto your website, and call it a day.
Right, like I said, this is literally like if we had a newsletter for beeswax, it would just be this.
Yeah.
It's crazy. This is insane. That's every time I think about us not doing it, I'll be like, damn, that's crazy.
So this is cool. So when burned, beeswax release emollients that can soften and hydrate the skin. Listen, I cannot. So we've been burning the candles more because they take a freaking long ass time to fucking burn. And you can feel it in the air when it's burning, especially if you've had it burning like all day. You can, maybe because we live in a studio and we got one window, so the ventilation isn't the best, but you can feel it in the air for sure. And I just think it's interesting that it's saying that it releases these different things that act as a barrier for your skin. The vitamin A can also help fade scars and hyperpigmentation, making it particularly effective in targeting acne scars. I'm about to start rubbing beeswax on my face. Don't test me,
bro. Then this is really crazy, because then you could in my mind. Okay, here's how I just see it in my mind. Right, you have this. You take this over to Canva. You take one of these paragraphs, just one paragraph. Put that on Canva with the beeswax design from earlier, right? Make it into an Instagram post. Post that. I could do that all day long. Like, I could post so much that people be like, damn, it's a lot.
right? Bruh.
Like, you posting a lot, bro. Like, I can do that all day. I can post stories. I can post shorts. I can post all types of stuff. I could even, oh my goodness, I had another idea. I could have somebody, this is crazy. Okay. No, I don't want you on me. I don't want you on me. Move. I could pay a voiceover actor to read these things on a TikTok with like the stuff either in the background or images of the picture, and it could be like 10 seconds, and they could just read that, and that could be a story. Listen, I don't know if I make a video over it, but I could make I could make like I could make the candle burning video, and then the person talking about the benefits of beeswax in the back. So there's so much different things. So let's say if we get that marketing loan for $7,500, it's literally they gave it to us. They will give it to us for online marketing, and I'm telling you right now, my mind's going crazy.
Another thing that I like about Tailwind too is that let's say that you have a prompt here and it's for so this is saying a category or product specific sale. It gives you examples of what to make your post look like.
Look at that. Right. That's what I just showed you earlier. Boom. Put that there. Have the thing on the side.
And then let's say that I'm not feeling this one in particularly. So this one is share your favorite way to use a product. You can make a new prompt. And
what is that on the side? What's that over there? All them little dots.
So this is like at a glance looking at what you're going to do for the entire week. So there's like, you can see how many featured products you're going to do for the, not for the week, but for the month. You can see how many behind the scenes posts so that you could kind of have an idea of what content to make prior to getting there. But, dang. So yeah, so this one says offer a trade-in deal on competing products. It's kind of interesting. If you want to do a new prompt, announce the launch day of your sale. If you want to do a new prompt, offer a last chance extension after your sale expires. So it's kind of like there's so many things, and it'll just keep giving you different things to use. And that's what I really like, because oftentimes when it comes to making content, you can literally make whatever you want all the time, pretty much. You know, so having something that's a plan, and that's like, if this is not feasible for me right now, I could just get a new prompt and it'll still do the action that is supposed to be done for this time of the month or whatever. I think that's really, really cool. I like that about Tailwind. Well, that's pretty much Tailwind my explanation of Tailwind. Yeah. What you think about it?
What do you mean?
Because you haven't really seen it.
You showed it to me.
Okay.
This is for them. I know about this.
What else did you want to talk about?
We need to come up with some type of what we're going to be doing this month. So, okay. So like I said, this month is very super content heavy. I'm thinking all right, I'm gonna do mine, what I want to do for myself, and then you put yours underneath it. All right, so today is Tuesday, so starting tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm gonna do an Instagram. I really want to post. I feel like an email every day is a lot, but I also feel like I have a lot of things I could post. 'Cause what I want to do for emails is on Friday is let people know we're going to be at the fair. And then on Monday, it'll be selfies of people at the fair. And then Tuesday through Thursday will be info about beeswax candles.
Like I said, I think that blog post that was there, just one snippet, like just one paragraph, could be an email.
I don't know why you're saying that.
Just an idea of how to break it up.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, Tuesday through Thursday would be information, and that's not, hey, we're going to be at the fair. Hey, this was our experience at the fair. So anything could be between Tuesday and Thursday. And I'm like, but that's an email 5 days a week. But I'm like, if it's good content, would you care? I don't know. Would you care?
If it's good content, probably not.
So like, what emails do you get now that you read or that you kind of open up?
I like the Robin Hood snacks.
Boom, right? How often does that come? Then like every day?
I'm honestly not sure.
I don't even know if I have that on my phone. I do.
So Tori said that you should combine the Friday announcements and selfies on one day, Friday, because too many touches, is annoying.
Let's see. So this one is, I don't know how many times they send out. This is on the 10th. This one is on the, let me see. Okay, Tori, let me ask you this. Would you feel that way about a real estate investor sending you properties? And it seems like Robinhood does it maybe twice a week.
Mm-hmm. I think for me personally, it's just I don't like having too many emails in my inbox because it gets full really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
That would be probably an issue that I have. But like I said, the Robin Hood snacks I like. Some things similar to that I like, where it's like a newsletter. I like those.
I send them to spam after a while. Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out if there's a valuable thing that I would want to get emails about. Because I'm like, for me, the thing that I love getting emails about was when we were doing Kiva. I'm like, every time you could send me 10, 20 emails from Kiva, and I would be like, yes, send more emails.
But we were getting something.
Right, but it's the same thing. It's like, they're not getting anything, which is why, like, if every email Tori got was a deal that he was like, I like, this is an amazing deal, he would probably text the email all day, like, oh shit, it's another amazing deal, I want to get this one, I want to get this one. But I'm like, if they're sending him bad deals, I feel like it's less likely you want it because you're not getting anything from it. So it's like, how much value are you getting from this email? If it's not enough for you to warrant it, then it's kind of like, it's becomes kind of worth less. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. What would I want to send? If there anything that I would send, you said nah, you wouldn't want. I don't believe that, Tori. I don't believe you. I don't believe if somebody was sending you those lots for $100 every day, 10 times a day, that she would be like, this is too much. I don't want to buy all these $100 lots. I can sell for $500,000. I'd be like, come on, Tori. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. You're capping it. That's what you're saying. I can't. But I feel like, obviously that's an extreme, but I think that there's a middle ground where I can send more emails than most people if I provide more value than most people are providing. But I don't think it's an everyday thing necessarily. But like I said, it depends. It depends. Because what about blog? People might write a blog post every day. You might read it.
Yeah. But they may not notify them every single time. It might be like one email or maybe 2 emails to say these are the recent blog posts that I just posted. So they would post, maybe like if I post a blog post every day, I might send out an email saying here's the last 5 blogs that I just put up. As opposed to I just put up a blog post.
Bro, it's so difficult. Because then I'm like, okay, maybe the email should have a lot in it. Like Tori was saying, we kind of have both together. I could see that as being the thing.
I feel like with that, if it's gonna be a longer email, then they might look forward to seeing it weekly.
Mm-hmm.
Because then it is kind of like a newsletter or like a magazine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think 2 emails a week, blog posts bi-weekly, would keep someone interested and not overwhelmed. Even that is kind of a little much. Okay, let me see. I'm kind of somewhere in that same ballpark. I was thinking that 2 emails a week,
Curious.
and then I was thinking blog, because bro, I signed up for like different candle emails. What?
Because it also has newsletter on here, so it only has it like 4 times.
So 4 times, once a week.
Yeah.
So what is this other stuff on there that has it every day?
Right. So this is like this is showing off the product. This is like a testimonial. This is lifestyle content. So they want you to post a lot of featured product, a lot of lifestyle content, some behind the scenes, educate the followers, like those to post more often. Oh, you know what's kind of interesting? Because remember, it has different colors. So the purple, there's a lot of it, but that's the top of the funnel. So that's like when people are just.
For what? Where's the funnel at?
Where is it for the plan? Where is it? Okay, so for the marketing plan, so this is like the top of the funnel, the awareness. All of that is in purple. So these are like the ones that they want you to do like multiple times a week. This is just like kind of growing that relationship. This is the emails. They have like 2 posts a month, and the reviews is 1 post a week, and then the conversion stage, the newsletter they showed like once a week, and then the featured products they had like throughout the week.
Yeah, like I said, I think I agree that 2 times a week is a good amount. Cause I was thinking like every 3 days, I feel like it's good, but so
Okay. Yeah.
yesterday during Melissa's course or class, they were saying that the lady was saying that marketing or email, I think that marketing in general, is not about getting sales. It's about being there when the person is ready to make a sale or she's making a buying decision. And it's kind of like, sure, like with that logic, you want to send somebody something all day, every day. But then you also have diminishing returns for the more that you send. But I'm like, it has to be if I'm gonna send something every day, it has to be the right kind of content. I don't think we have the kind of content to be sent every single day, being top of mind. Yeah, I don't think it's the kind of for that. I think that for us, it's important to the Friday emails. I think are good. Like, hey, we're doing a fair this weekend. You know, every Friday you'll get that email. But then also the problem with that is a lot of people may not even be in New York for those emails. So for them, that's not as important and they might not even care, depending on what's in the email. I think if they see a bunch of people with the candles or kind of with just different things, they may enjoy the email more. And I think us doing the photo shoot during the week, I'm trying to think, because I'm like, if I'm only gonna do 2 emails a week, I feel like that's not a lot that's not a lot.
Not a lot of what?
Like, there.
What you mean?
What's in the emails for 2 a week? What am I putting in there?
One could be, well, I guess we can ask Tillman.
Oh, you know,
Because this one says highlight current and future sales.
So I think that's what I like 3 emails a week. Me personally,
Highlight upcoming events.
Yeah, like I said, I like the idea of 3 emails a week. I think what I would do is I would have it so that the emails are lengthy. So like in there, you'll have multiple blog posts. You'll have our where we're gonna be at for the month. You'll have pictures of the thing. You'll have sales in different emails. You'll have a cafe coming up. You'll have different products coming out. But I think to try and fit that separately throughout the month is not enough to only be sending out two emails a week.
Why you say that? Because
it's like, okay, the elements I would post about would be, I'll write it down right here. Okay, so what I would do is, so you have sales and promotions. So funny enough, I would say that probably, I'm pretty sure, I think I've seen stuff like that where somebody could check off, hey, I want to get, the blogs, and I also want to get this. Like, I've seen that. So that could be an option. Also, I was thinking like I could just kind of do it on the back end, depending on how many times someone opens an email, they may get the other emails. Because there's somebody that wants to read it. And there's someone who either opens it and, doesn't open it or whatever, they just don't get it. But I think it would be between, I don't know. What do you think is better?
In terms of what?
Like having it, you ever see those check boxes where they have like different type of things you sign up for via email?
Yeah.
Right? So there's that as an option. Or it can be where, depending on how they interact with the emails, how they'll get more emails.
Probably how they interact with it.
Yeah, because I feel like people may opt out on the front end just because that's their natural instinct, but they may still, like, if I had sent them another email with information about a product, they may want to see it. And then also, if I'm sending in like promotions and sales, they may want to see that too. But they just natural instinct is to go, nah, I'm checking off everything. I don't want none of this stuff. I don't even know what they would even sign up for, what they'd even check off. So I think that would be the option I'm thinking about for that. But you got sales and promotions, you have blogs, you have our schedule, SCAG. You have upcoming fair. You have new product. I'm thinking maybe info about, does that count? Like, info about okay. But yeah, this is how I'm looking at it, right? How would you split this up?
I would do one email with all the upcoming fairs at the beginning of the month.
Okay. That changes.
Yeah, sure. But just to have a general idea of what the month is going to look like. And then if something were to pop up, that would be something that would go into maybe one of the other emails.
Okay. So this would be, where is this one? Schedule. Okay. So this would be like once. Okay.
Yeah. At the beginning of the month, we would send that out. New product whenever it launches, I would say.
Hey, what's up, Heath? So whenever it launches. Oh no, this is not that one. Okay. So, but now with this one, like, you just post it once, like, hey, launch today, and that's it. You don't post about it again.
Because I feel like the email.
So I'm gonna go into my.
I feel like email. I would want people on the email to also either follow us on Instagram or something else.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's kind of easier. Like, I don't think all the how to explain it. the touch points would kind of be different things. So that's why it's kind of like with the email, it's kind of just like one thing.
Well, 99% sure it's going up today. It's already edited, like it's finished. We have to just watch it and then make sure there's nothing in there that needs to be taken out, and then it's going up.
Honestly, you guys might get 2 videos this week.
Right.
Because my video that I'm editing is really short. It's like an hour, so I'm probably going to start editing that tomorrow. And depending on how the rest of the week goes, it might go up this week. Yeah, new product whenever it launches, sales and promotions. I think if we have it planned out, so an example, Mother's Day is probably like 2 weeks from now. That sale, if we're planning to have a sale, that sale we'd probably announce at the beginning of the month at the same time when we're announcing our schedule. And then once the sale starts, we'd send another email, and that email might also be like coupled with the new product. So like each of those elements doesn't have to be its own email pretty much. So we can couple the sales and promotions with the dropping of a new product, or like the upcoming fair with the new product, and say how they can preview it in person, or like, you know, info about the products like in one email. That would be really cool too.
Hey. Message request or cover, tap to see blurred image. I like that color. How did you feel making them? You feel like it was hard? You feel like it was easy?
Are those fresh? I feel like they adhered to the glass very well. That's part of the reason why we kind of went with frosted glasses, because like the adhesion of beeswax candles are terrible. They're just the wax shrinks. You can't really stop that from happening, so it'll always kind of have those spots when it pulls away. But I think your candles look just perfectly adhered.
Yeah, and the tops look good too.
Oh, it was supposed to be red?
Oh.
I've heard. What kind of dye did you use? Did you use like I know they have like kind of like wax dye, they have powder dye, they have like liquid dye. I think when I first started, I was trying to do liquid dye, and I just didn't like how it always kind of looked like that, always kind of lighter than it was supposed to. Funny enough, I saw that also happens with buttercream. If you bake, and I saw a hack where someone actually heated the buttercream, and that kind of helped the color look better. But I don't know if that same thing could be done for candles.
Bro, where did they even put them? Oh, I see shoes.
Okay, those are freshly made. Okay, awesome. Oh Lord. All right. But
What?
No, I was just kind of excited because I'm thinking like you're gonna be able to burn them pretty soon. Let's see how they come out.
But I can't tell where he's at.
Who? New York Family?
Yeah, I'm like, this is her. There's a brand here, right? Is that them? This white tablecloth?
Let me see. Liquid dye. Okay. I've definitely heard about the Lone Star company before. I feel like he is where Sharice was.
Right? That's what it looks like, but I can't. It's like somebody else is there.
Yeah. Maybe across. There was somebody else's booth across, and it had a mirror and stuff. Maybe that's what's there.
It was because I'm like, that's where Curated Basics is at. Yeah, they're right there. They're right behind where she's at.
Oh, so I don't know.
And I'm like, I don't know if they put up a new booth there.
Yeah. A lot of fun stuff has been going on with Artisan Fleece. So.
You see Sharif? Right there.
Okay. Is that where Isley was? No.
That's where State of Mind used to be, and I think that's where Honey Mellow.
Oh, okay.
Honey.
Excuse me.
So yeah, I think. Yeah. Oh, so I was looking at. So PF Candle Co. sends an email every 2 days.
How do you feel about that?
I'm not looking for a candle. I'm only signed up because.
And again, sometimes I don't know. I feel like for certain websites, I'll just put in a certain email. Like Fashion Nova, Glamnetic, they email me all the time, but it goes to my like consumer email.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really care as much, I guess. Maybe. I like 2 times a week. 2 to 3 times. Maybe if there is more to talk about that week.
There's always things to talk about. That's something like this. We have so much to talk about. We just showed a blog post. You gave 6 different ideas for a blog post, right there. Then you have.
So for that, what we would do, I feel like, would be kind of like just make the blog post and then say, hey, did you know blah 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 about skincare in the email, instead of breaking it up into the mini blog posts.
No, it would be mini. They gave you 6 different separate blog posts, and you can make 6 different blog posts. I'm like, okay. Like I said, I think what I would do is, for something like that, is I would probably have it where in one email you can click on multiple blog posts to read.
Right.
Right.
So but then you'd be just kind of posting a lot of blog posts, but then still posting that one email.
Right. But in the email, it would have like similar to how this thing looks. Oh, it's a new thing for them.
Right now we use Avery. We used to, when we first started, we used online labels. They're really cheap, and we would print it on the computer, and then we went from that to Avery. With Vistaprint, yeah, we haven't used it before, but one of the markets that we frequent has a partnership with them.
What do you think about Tuesday and Friday? That's posting days.
Tuesday and Friday. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so I'm looking at some other people that have emails for me. So I got PF Candle Co. I have, let's see, Sniff. Sniff sends an email. They sent one today, yesterday, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Wednesday, Tuesday, pretty much every day. They send one every day. More like pretty much every day. Sometimes 2 in one day. Right? That's Sniff. So now I have Yankee Candle. They be blowing up my email. I be deleting that shit. They sent me 3 on Sunday. Oh no, this is not even them. This is not. Hold
on. Yeah, Tori likes Tuesdays and Fridays.
So, Yankee Candle. I almost jumped across the bed. Yankee Candle sent me an email today, yesterday, 2 on Sunday, Friday, Wednesday, Tuesday, the 24th, 22nd. So pretty much they send out an email like 4 to 5 times a week, it seems like. That's Yankee Candle. So then, do I have Harlem Candle Co.? Okay, Harlem Candle Co. That's the one we just doing. The person who was just Facts. Wait, hold on. The person who we just watched her live, Harlem Candle Co., she sends an email out about every 2 days. So her emails are saying, so here's some of them. You got last chance. These products are going away. the best reed diffusers for a great smelling house. Want to skip or opt out of Mother's Day emails. Enter our Earth Day photo contest. Get a head start Mother's Day gift. New Speakeasy soap and lotions are here. Join us live for the second. Live shopping is coming up, and then we're going live. So I'm like, they're all sending a lot of emails. Let me see another one that I have on here. Joe Malone's another one that I had. Joe Malone. Do I still have them? Or did I unsubscribe? Oh, Homesick is another one. Okay, let's do Homesick.
My pants are slippery. Hey, Mama.
What day is the 23rd?
The 23rd.
I think that was like last week, Monday.
My pants are slippery.
Is there a way to pull up the calendar from here? So the 23rd was...
You look like you're about to take your pants.
The 23rd was last week, Sunday. Okay, so they sent one on the 23rd.
Homesick?
Yeah, then they sent one again on Friday. Then one on Sunday, and then one today. But last week, so they said, okay, this is a better representation. On the 11th, the 12th, the 11th, the 12th, the 14th. Okay. Let me see. So they sent 3 a week, 11, 12, 14. Then they do 16, 18, 19. So 16, 18, 19. Then 20. They sent 2 this day. Then 22. Bro, that's what I'm saying. They be sending so many emails. It's crazy.
Did you know that you're on camera? I feel like she's hiding from the camera.
Let's see. Yeah. Like I said, they be sending so many emails. I'm looking. This is one of their emails right here. I don't know if you can. How can I pull it up on my computer?
You're gonna slide. I have to change my pants. So after I finish my course on Monday, I'm actually going to be in another program, and that one is called the Milestone Circles. It's being hosted by the NASDAQ Entrepreneurial Center, and it's sponsored by Wells Fargo. And that one is like bi-weekly meetings. So I'm excited for that too, to see what comes from it.
Yeah. I don't know how I can show it to you guys, but I guess I can show it from my phone. So this is one of their emails that this is Homesick sent.
I gotta cover your face.
So this is a scent worth climbing for. And then storybook ending, Disney's Winnie the Pooh by Homesick, and that's the whole email, right? And then They sent that on Friday. And then on Sunday, they sent 25% off. Right? And then that's it. That's the whole email. Right? And then they got April highlights. A look back at what April had, I guess, right? That's a wrap. Okay, there we go. So this is their email. Damn. Well, it's gone now. But so yeah, that's the email. So they're kind of boring emails. I don't really like. They don't make me want to read the email at all. So that's something I've noticed from signing up to all of their newsletters. What?
It's sushi.
So, but yeah, I'm gonna go back to the quarterly things. We have some schedule for the day. All right. So Instagram, I'm doing Instagram posts every day.
So no TikTok.
TikTok, no.
Can I see your phone?
What happened to these days? Why does all stuff come back up here?
And then Verizon has a what is it called? Verizon has a small business digital ready thing that I kind of liked. So they have a networking platform within that program, and that one is like free and anyone can sign up. And they also have a $10,000 grant in there that you can apply to. But they have something on Slack where you can network with other entrepreneurs, which I think is cool. I want to check it out. And it looks like Discord. I've never used Slack before, but it looks just like Discord. It has like the hashtags between before the different channels and all that other stuff. So I'm curious to see what comes from that.
Okay, let's see. So yeah, I want to do Instagram posts every day. So okay, I think because it's gonna be my first month, like going hard with emails, I'm gonna start off light. I'm gonna do Tuesdays and Fridays. That's what I said, right? Tuesdays and Fridays. Yeah, Tuesday and Friday for emails. So I'm gonna do an email this day. Which cat is that?
Sushi. She's fucking it up.
Okay, Tuesday email. All right, let's see. This is our month to start growing online sales. That's what we're focusing on this month. Email. All right, I'm doing 2 reels on Saturday and Sunday. 2 reels Saturday, 2 reels. All right. Minimum 2 reels. Listen, we got that. If we get that marketing loan, I'm buying all the subscriptions. Every single subscription. All the pros, all of the best edits. Getting all of that. Okay.
Rock. What are you doing?
Okay, what else I got this plan for this month?
I called him.
No, why are you walking over here? Okay, so we got Instagram post. I think. What am I doing for this month? Oh. Can I promise that? I can't really promise that. So this will be, what week are you editing? Do you know the days? You're editing the week after mine, right? So you actually will be doing
The third week that we did Chelsea. So that should be the 27th to the 2nd.
So that means we have.
No. Yeah, the 22nd. Yeah, the 27th to the 2nd.
Okay, so that means right now we're here. So we have to edit 1, 2, 3, 4 videos.
For what?
Like
to prioritize getting those videos out?
I don't want to prioritize it, but I want to get them out. Cause that's a whole month behind.
And hire an editor.
That's a lot. Listen, we have to keep getting them out when we can get them out. We're gonna try to edit them every day, work on it. I do think.
By the end of the year, you can hire someone to get those last ones out.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hopefully, that'd be nice.
Right.
I would hope that so we can hire somebody at the end of the
By
year.
the end of the year. You know, when we hit the 500K.
All right. So I think that is a big thing. But here's the thing for myself. I know I can edit more. I don't be wanting to do it until I do it.
Editing sucks my soul out.
Right. Especially the first run through, and then I fall asleep when I'm doing it. So it's like once I fall asleep while I'm editing, it's like, okay, now I'm find something else to do while I'm doing that. Then it's like, okay, now I'm finished doing whatever I was doing, but now I have energy. Like for today and yesterday, I did nothing else but edit. That's all I did yesterday and today. I'm just going to focus on editing. I did absolutely nothing else those 2 days. So if I added something else in those 2 days, I probably would have been too tired to edit. I would stop editing and just go on my phone and relax and sleep or take a nap, whatever. If I stopped editing when I was falling asleep to go then work on something else and then come back to editing, I might have committed suicide. I might jump out the window. I might have unalived myself, as they be saying on YouTube. So
on TikTok?
On YouTube too. You can't say it on YouTube. You can't say it on here. Maybe, yeah, I guess it is a TikTok thing.
It's TikTok.
Yeah.
YouTube don't care.
Right, that's true.
YouTube don't care. YouTube care a lot less than TikTok.
Yes, I don't know if they don't care, but yeah.
YouTube won't take your video down because you said that. TikTok will absolutely take it down in a heartbeat. Talking about something is violence.
So yeah, so there's that. I'm focusing on Instagram. Okay, Google Analytics. I wonder if we get that marketing loan, ads. So I will only run ads if we get the marketing loan.
Really? Why?
Because I'm focused on other stuff.
I don't think it has to be that crazy. It could be the same ad. You just run it once, just put it
But
on
that's
$10
not.
for the
But
week.
but then you can't. What am I gonna learn?
You would learn from the data that you get from doing it, and then once you have the chance to put more energy into it, you can make a dedicated ad based off what you learned. But right now you have no information.
I don't know. Sure. I feel like you are making it seem like, oh, you just run an ad and then just.
Bro, because I liked what happened.
You don't run ads.
I don't run ads.
Right.
But when we ran the ad for the giveaway, I liked how that
Don't move.
gave us emails.
I almost killed this cat. I saw him on the table.
Oh, which table?
This table. He saw me.
He needs some love. Where Rock? Come here. Come.
No, he gonna come on. Don't rub on me.
Rock.
Don't call him over here. If
Yes,
you go over there with him, don't call him over here.
Come.
I don't want him touching me. You gonna call him and he gonna come crawl on top of my lap.
Oh, come here, buddy. I just want some hugs.
All right, don't make him come over here. That's all I'm saying. Keep him over there with you.
You over here with me? You over here with me. But yeah, I think. Don't look at him. He don't want you.
Oh, the giveaway every Tuesday. So the giveaway.
But yeah, I like the giveaway ad. I like that it gave us emails. There's more people to market to, and that'll see all the fun stuff and all that stuff. So like, I think $10 a week.
A week? What does that mean?
$10 a week.
Like I don't know. Like I don't know what that means. That's a lot. That's not really like.
$14 a week then. $2 a day. What happened? I don't understand. I feel like that's better than. I feel like it's low enough that it's manageable, and it's still showing it to people.
Sure,
$2 a day will show it to at least 1,000 people.
That's so low. I don't even.
Are you dead ass?
That was so aggressive that he just.
I know he slapped the shit out of it.
He don't want you no more. He want the bottle.
No, we here now. He's so cute. But yeah, I think it's low enough that it's manageable, and it is.
Okay, boom. Here's what we'll do. Make it even better. So.
Look, rock.
Okay, you gonna run ads.
Me?
Yes, I'm not running ads. I can market alone. So you run ads on Pinterest, and you
I don't
will.
like running ads.
I
on
don't care what you
Pinterest.
like. Run ads on Pinterest. See, now the whole thing changed. Just run it for $2 a day, and just see what happens. It's better than nothing. It's just go see what happens. It's $2 a day. You just run it, find out what happens afterwards, and then you just do something from there. Right? There you go. So now you run ads. You have your budget. You have your budget. No, you know, because you're the Pinterest person. You're a Pinterest lady. You run it on Pinterest, and then you see what you learn. It's $2 a day, right? You'll figure something out. You'll learn something. You'll learn something about ads. So there you go. Now, yep, put that on there. On your list, we'll put ads.
Why I gotta be on my list?
Because you want to run ads so much. Here you go. You can run ads now. So, let's see. You got the giveaway. What day this month ends on? What day? May ends. What? May ends on Wednesday on the 31st. Okay, so these are not supposed to be here.
So how long are we focusing on these channels for? Is it just for the month?
What you mean?
Like, I guess, yeah. Honestly, I think it should be a 3-month minimum
Oh, what? Running ads?
of working on whatever channel we're working on.
I mean, there was never a minimum. It was just, this is what we're gonna be doing now.
I mean,
This is our life now. We're just gonna be.
No. Because like, what if I did it for the month? Did Pinterest for the month? It was like, I'm not really rocking with what Pinterest.
You didn't learn enough. You gotta do it again.
But that's why
you gotta
I said
learn
I think
more.
It should be a 3-month.
There is
minimum.
no 3 months. You do it until you get rich from it. Until you learn how to run it well enough to make money. That's when you stop. That's when you stop.
That's when you stop.
Yeah, that's when you stop. When you figure out how to get the 500K from Pinterest ads, then you stop.
I also found another website called Social Cat. That's been I've been shown ads about, and Social Cat is an influencer platform that will connect smaller brands like us to smaller influencers that have like 1,000 to 3,000 followers, and you kind of figure out, you can kind of set up whatever offer it is that you want to give them. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. So I don't know how to use it yet. I have a 1 week freaking, what is this called? 1 week trial to see, but I don't know how to use it yet. Another platform that I also like as well as Later also has like that connect with smaller brands or influencers to kind of get that brand awareness up. What is our goal
For what?
for the month? Is it to get sales?
This is our
it
goal.
Brand?
This is our goal.
No.
This is our goal.
What you mean?
Your goal is to do the thing every day.
But what is the
This is the goal. Did you post on Instagram every day? Did you post a Pinterest ad every day? Did you do pictures every day? That's the metric.
That's not targeted enough.
Do 30
Am I trying
Pinterest
to get...
posts for the month. That's your goal. That's your goal. Because we don't know what we're doing. So we have to just throw something against the wall and see like, okay, I saw that.
So how come you can't do that with the ads?
I will. When I get the money from the marketing loan. You're gonna be doing that.
Hey!
Yeah, of course. Let me see. I'm gonna put in a Discord.
I don't think you understand. Tiffany, every week we be like, oh,
bruh.
Is she gonna win? Is she gonna win?
Tiffany, we root for you.
Every week.
Right. Oh, look at this. See? Look at this. This right here, the honeycomb white beeswax.
I don't like that bottom one.
This one? This one.
Yeah, that one look fake.
Alright, so then hit you with the make variations. How do I... Is it this one? Yes, this.
Maybe the YouTube live channel?
How
we did this last time?
No, I think I sent her a link.
It's pinned at the top of the
Discord
chat.
is or the website?
Both.
You could pin 2?
I put in the same message.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna put this here in case she wants to.
I think she's already there. She messaged.
On Discord?
I think. Or is that Midjourney? The white thing?
That's Midjourney.
Okay.
Oh, honestly, we could do the giveaway today. Oh, Tiffany, hope you win today. All right, so you're gonna do the giveaway today. Let's see. I'm gonna let Melissa do this because I don't know nobody's emails getting leaked. There you go.
Where's my mouse? Where the mouse at? Okay.
That's funny.
I think people just want to spray stuff. We just want to spray stuff. Okay, let's see.
I dislike him so much.
Why?
Because I feel like he's not good.
Oh.
So I'm like, I don't even think he's gay.
What does that have to do with anything?
I think he's trying to be gay. And it doesn't look right. It looks weird. Like he don't have the same neck roll as her candle.
You ready?
You doing with the computer?
I thought you were going to record it for the vlog.
Okay. That's not what I'm talking about for them, but sure. I mean, let's see who won. And don't you be... Anyways, okay. Let's see. All right. We're going to see who won this week's giveaway.
Damn. Hold on. I got to put it on the thing.
We're hoping that Tiff wins this week.
Right.
Come on, Tiff.
It'll be awesome.
Right, come on.
This week. Okay, ready?
Let's go. We rooting for you.
Go.
You pressed it?
I did. Okay, let's try again. Ready? Set. Go.
Come on. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Oh, you see it tells the numbers at the bottom? I never saw that.
Yeah, these are all the past people.
I never saw that. Interesting. Damn. We thought it was gonna be you this week, Tiffany. Damn. You know what's funny? Okay, the next one don't count, but press it and see what happens. Oh well, you think it would still it would count as a win? Does that matter?
Nah, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Because it'll remember.
Right. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it'll remember.
All right, hoping next week, Tiff. That's crazy. Damn. I don't know who Cindy is.
Neither do I.
She number 10. She probably from Instagram giveaway.
Right,
ads.
that's old.
That's an ad. She saw an ad.
Let me see where she's from. Number 10? Number 10 from Instagram.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn.
That's January 10th?
Facts. Honestly, yeah. Yep.
Oh, so she stopped.
Alright, so I gotta reach out to Cindy. Are you in the Discord?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, because I was kind of wondering how would we know when she joins.
Where do we enter? On the website, at the top, there's a. I can put in the messages. This is where it's normally at.
They don't see it if you're showing it.
Oh. So it's normally up here. You go to more. Where is it? Oh, wait. Okay. And then raffle. And boom. Gotta make this look pretty. They can't. You have one on this side? Oh, damn. Oh, I feel like you probably gotta pay for it. Alright.
Yeah, it would be another service. It wouldn't be Google.
You sure?
Yeah.
Why is this cat sitting here? Okay. Was I gonna show before? Oh, you wouldn't finish doing this. Oh, damn. Timestamp. This is 8:52. That out. It is at.
I wrote it down.
You was on the live time?
Yeah, I think so.
Where you get that number from? On
At the bottom it says
Okay. So now we are. Sushi, don't get stepped on.
then she go on a live for so.
What else you got this month planned? We doing a photo shoot this month?
If we get the marketing one.
So,
I'm not trying to do no photo shoots without the marketing one.
okay, I feel
Not outside. I could take pictures for free.
it's okay. So I'll do photo shoots on Wednesdays. Thursdays?
Probably Wednesday.
Tuesdays?
Probably Wednesday. Listen, you have the most entries out of everyone in there. That's the crazy part. So I'm like, I don't know why it's playing with Tiffany like this.
Right, I think they know. I think the app. I think somehow it would know. And you have different names. I feel like it should be just. It should at this point. It should gotta give you something.
Right.
this one?
What?
What are you writing right now? Photo shoots. I'm gonna put a photo shoot next to this. Put an asterisk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Photo shoots on Wednesdays. Asterisk. I put down here. Asterisk means if we get a marketing loan. All right, so I would run an ad every day if we get the marketing loan. I'll put an ad.
I thought we already run ads.
No, we would run ads on Pinterest and on Instagram and on Google with a marketing loan. Ad. I'll put Instagram.
Oh, it's National Small Business Week
Where?
in America. They're having discounts. If you use the promo code SmallBiz23, you get $20 off of any orders over $50 on Vistaprint.
Hey, shout out to
Because I
Laura.
think Keith wanted to try that out.
Try what?
Vistaprint.
Oh, wait. Oh.
So they have $20 off. SmallBiz23. And it's not my code. This is the code for Small Business Week. We ain't got no codes.
So, do you think we should not do fairs? If somebody asks to do Grand Bazaar, should we not do it?
Why?
Because we're trying to focus on the other stuff.
Absolutely not. We doing all the fairs. It's not even a Donovan question to ask.
I asked because I'm thinking of, are we doing it's probably the Discord thing.
Oh, you can see?
Oh, so it's
I know where I'm at.
You have to.
Can you guys hear us better now? Hey Tiffany, I just seen that you joined the Discord. Maybe if I'll close it. Not quick.
I'm signing a Discord on Safari.
Oh.
And I think that's where you join me in the Discord.
Okay. Lori? Oh. How about now? Can you guys hear us well now? I hate that it lags so much.
Better? Better, okay.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, so
Wait.
Okay, so I said this is. I think I'm not sure what else I should be doing this month. I really want to. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I know one other thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Google Analytics for like an hour a day. GA4. I'm spending at least 1 hour a day on GA4.
Excuse me.
And this is the last thing I'm gonna do, and then that's it. I feel like there should be a way to like. Oh yeah, but I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm just put it in all the other places that I can. GA4, 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 GA4. So I want to really try and like stick to this. I'm trying to push myself this month. Okay, now you gotta adjust stuff. There you go.
Me? What stuff?
There stuff you want for that?
I don't want to do any stuff. So yeah, probably Pinterest. One Pinterest post every day. So, yes. So we're on a website called Fair. So with the sprays, definitely, because the margins are way better with the sprays than they are with the candles at the moment. I think once we get the candles, once we get the new suppliers for the candles, we'd be better suited to doing wholesale. Right now, our prices just doesn't really work for that. But I think with the sprays, we definitely could. We definitely could. And like Donovan said, he wants to also do some more cold sales pitches. Funny enough, I'm like, should I had to make a elevator pitch for this contest that I did. And I liked how it kind of came out. So I'm interested in sending that kind of like pitch deck to different retailers or different, like small retailers or hotels and whatnot to see what they think and if they'd be interested, especially because a lot of the times people see our candles. One thing that I've heard a lot recently is that people like actually burn candles while they're traveling. So they like to have a candle in the room to burn in their hotel room, which is kind of cool. And we've also been looking at like candle lamps and stuff like that. So that would be cool as well. So that limits the risk of a fire happening at a hotel. So I would say yes, we are considering it for sure. Is there anything you want to add to that? So yeah, I'm gonna say yes. Trying to think. Is there a way for me to do this faster?
Nope.
There's no way. I guess I'm doing what I want. Let me like this. Press the wrong button. This is the worst. I feel like you have some tricks for this. What else would I want to do? So yeah, I want to do one Pinterest post for the day. One Pinterest post per day. I also want to do I don't really know what else. I'd probably look for grants on Mondays like I did before. I actually really liked kind of what came from that. So Mondays would be grant search. I've still been applying to grants, funny enough. I haven't been like setting aside a dedicated like time period for me to do it, but I still have been applying to ones that I see and different programs that I see. Are we still focusing on 2 different platforms?
I am.
What are your 2?
Email and Instagram.
Email and Instagram. Pinterest and because I was getting into CapCut a little bit.
You gonna make TikTok?
I was considering it because I put up the CapCut TikTok post yesterday and it did like 700 views. Any follows? We have been kind of getting followers. I would check my phone, but I'm using it for the camera. Let me see if I can pull up TikTok on my computer. I don't even think I can pull up TikTok on my computer. I'm gonna try my iPad.
We have 31 followers.
31. What are the last 3 things that I posted? What are they at? Oh, in terms of views.
You posted the one with this?
Yeah.
0.
It got 0? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's 0? Like, that's crazy. Okay, what about the one after it?
It's not a very good
Sure.
What,
The next one.
Is 248.
248.
Then 745.
745.
Then 278. They're all like in a 200 to 250, 300 range.
The third one, what was that?
You want to be like you on my back?
Oh. No. Move. Sir. So maybe not TikTok. Maybe LinkedIn. I guess. Cause I feel like with LinkedIn. Okay, y'all know more about LinkedIn than I do.
Facts. So, you be on LinkedIn?
So, what do you guys think about LinkedIn for business? Like, and what do you think would be the positioning for it?
So we got you. Listen, you get a hotel, we got you.
Oh yeah, what? Easy. Signature sent easy.
Right.
Easy. What?
So you would call it.
Easy. You know how much? We only have 4 cents on the website, and we have like the other 4 that's coming out. But believe me, there's like a bajillion cents in the house, and like it would be very easy for us to make like a signature sent for somebody. But yeah, what do you guys think about LinkedIn and kind of how we would position ourselves? Because I'm thinking I would use LinkedIn for B2B and trying to do more of that cold outreach and stuff like that. I also noticed that LinkedIn is kind of like where you would post achievements, kind of like, oh, I just did a 5K run, or oh, I just did my graduation. Twitter, I am not a Twitter person. You want me to put my thoughts on the internet? Absolutely not.
It's not your thoughts. No.
Who thoughts is it?
It's ChatGPT thoughts.
ChatGPT thoughts? Maybe I might consider that.
You can post mad AI images. You can just post mad shit, and so nobody really like people.
I'm not.
Other people mind you posting.
Nah, Twitter is scary for me. I feel like to be on Twitter, you need to know how to fight.
Obviously not. Nobody on there be fighting.
Nah. Yeah, right. Y'all be fighting with your words. I'm not there with my verbal jousting.
You pay for ChatGPT 4.
Oh, Lord.
You say respond to this in a very hateful way.
It's gonna be like I'm an AI language model. I can't promote hate.
And then they don't give you the answer. But if I would, and they don't say this.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Tori said LinkedIn is kind of difficult for soliciting clients unless it's B2B. That's what I want to use it for. I want to use it for B2B.
But okay, ask why.
Okay, so Donovan asked why. Because it's mad professionals on it. But I feel like if you're having like a professional, let's say you're having a luncheon, Black women luncheon event, or just
Do you have LinkedIn account?
Yeah, we
For the
do.
channel page?
Yes.
You just go on there?
It is dusty.
Who the hell would do?
Okay, sure. It's a little dusty. I have to add some stuff to it.
That's on hours.
Ow.
Go, like log in.
What you mean? Here it is. I'm confused. What are you asking me for?
To log into our LinkedIn.
This is it.
So if you wanted to follow somebody, what would it look like? What's the feed look like?
Minimal. I am not too familiar with it. So right now
That looks like Facebook.
it kind of does, yeah. Like I said, I don't know how it works. He said just kind of impersonal and cold. People that use it as social media are weird. So I'm like,
Go on Hollow Candle Code LinkedIn.
okay. I've seen Makesy use it. And having it built out, I think, could be helpful too when we start hiring. So this is the founder of it. And then, okay, so this is the page. So she doesn't really have a page for it. Like, I don't know how to get there. That's the other thing. So I feel like LinkedIn is very hard to navigate.
Suzanne Berry.
Yeah, I can't.
We can't work.
Like, I click on Harlem Candle Co. and it don't take me nowhere. I don't think it has its own
Click on that right there.
company page. Click on what?
The picture. Not that picture.
Okay, what picture?
The name that's the founder. Yeah, that one.
Okay. See, that should even work like that.
What you mean? First, the Hollow Cat Company killed a post. He found this 2014. That's kind of a long time ago.
She don't really have any posts.
Interesting. Okay. That's a nice picture. Those are nice pictures. Now let me see. Is that an AI candle?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead up. I don't see the candle.
Yeah, but these are from like 9 months ago.
I don't know what are you doing. Listen,
Oh.
Instructions. I want to see the candle. I just want to see the candle.
There you go.
Jesus.
Okay. He said LinkedIn is easy once you get the hang of it, but it's for business connections and should be used as such.
Yeah,
So-
I can't tell it's a fake candle enough.
Excuse me.
Stop rubbing on me.
So then probably not LinkedIn. So probably Pinterest and
Fair.
ugh.
What about fair? I like fair.
Ugh. I don't know how to navigate it. Let's see.
I like fair as an option. Let's see what other social media platforms. I mean, that's it. It's Twitter.
Maybe Facebook. No.
I like Facebook too.
Because I'm like, at Facebook, I feel like I kind of have an idea in my head on how to go about using Facebook. Ish. That's not a platform that I'm very well versed in either, though.
Sure. That's why you have to learn.
A minute off more and do that.
Have you done video today?
No. Because I'm like, do people really get orders on Fair? Do they? And do they? And do they? And it's like I think it's net 60.
I would. I feel like Facebook is a good option. You can run that ad on Facebook.
Okay.
What?
I like that. I like ads on Facebook. And get them to, I guess, interact with the page. Because I do want to have a more kind of a social approach to whatever platform I'm going to be on. So if LinkedIn is more professional, I probably wouldn't prefer that. So if Facebook is more lax or whatever. So I can see that. Join some Facebook groups under the handle. Reply to some stuff, I guess. I don't know. Just kind of interact.
So you can use the distribute for an ads. Yes. Post.
But is that not the same as, I guess, Instagram kind of?
Nope. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, Meta. Yeah, Facebook. Yeah.
That's all the same thing.
No, it's not.
So yeah, I guess Facebook. I guess that'll be.
I feel like that kind of evens it out so that we're not like completely far off from the limit. Like, okay, you're doing something you've never done before. Then you got me doing something I've never done before. And we're both doing the same thing on YouTube. And then we're like, I feel like this is like Facebook, Instagram we both use, kind of like they're kind of connected, so that kind of works. Pinterest is kind of off my wheelhouse. Email marketing is off the wheelhouse, so like, okay, let's just do that.
Oh, Facebook Marketplace. So yeah, I think that sounds good to me. I think I can, and then honestly, with the platforms, the scheduling platforms, I could put the same post up on Facebook as I do on Pinterest, but I don't know if that's the content that Facebook like.
Wait, on Pinterest and Facebook? Oh.
Because Facebook, I don't think they really have a big differentiation between like business and creator page. But Instagram does, and that makes it more annoying. So if your page is not an Instagram business page, you know. Oh, Honey James said, "I'm just now getting my Pinterest looking professional, presentable."
LinkedIn.
Oh, you're right, LinkedIn. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do Facebook and Pinterest posts, and then probably some dedicated.
Ooh, you can use Facebook for blogs.
What you mean?
Like when Facebook posts, you actually write a long post on Facebook.
What you think about MBur Candle Co. Facebook group?
Sure, why not? That's your place. That's your thing.
Lord, man,
you
ain't doing it right. Like, what do you get from joining this? I don't know. I just wanted to make it. What about Kickstarter? Maybe I could focus on Kickstarter.
No. Just do Facebook.
Okay. So yeah, so my 2 channels are gonna be Facebook and Instagram. What else am I doing? So I'm doing Pinterest and Facebook posts every day. I'm gonna make sure I do it too. I'll make sure I do it. And the post is different from the ads, right? Yes, different from ads. I don't think there's nothing else really to do. Make candles and all that other stuff.
Yeah, pretty much really it. Yeah, thanks.
Do you want to do any new fairs?
I think put that on there. Reach out to 5 more fairs that we're gonna do.
I don't think we have to reach out to any. I think we have some. We just haven't paid for.
Oh, like which ones?
Hester Street.
How much they want? Why ain't paid them?
We ain't got no money.
How much they want? What? That's all they need, money?
Yeah. You need money.
Wait, hold on. How much money do you want? I saw an invoice in our inbox for $1,000 from someone last year.
Yes, that was Brooklyn Papa. We didn't have it, and that's why we didn't do it, and that's why I thought they were mad at me.
That's mad money though.
Cause it was supposed to be. It was multiple days. It was like a week straight.
Oh.
For the holidays.
Okay, I'm like, bro, ain't no way I was paying no $1,000. Y'all crazy.
You paid $1,000 4 times this year.
Sure, but that's
over 1,000.
That's
so
when I had no. This is talking about last year before we even started doing the fairs regularly. That's crazy. So what is it? That's a street fair.
Yeah.
They want us to pay.
Yeah.
Why are we not paying them?
We did not have the money.
How much they want? And how many fairs can we do? How much money can we make? Is it wingless only? Girl power, that's you. Pride Market, that's you. Click it.
How you say Pride Market is me?
Because you a little gay. Click it.
You a little gay.
Right. Both. Click it. Just click it. Just click it. Just click it. Just click it. Let's tell them, yeah. I wore a fitted shirt that day.
You gonna look like the guy in the post?
Which post?
You said that he looked too. He pretended to be gay.
It's hot facts.
Okay, so it's gonna be. Do you want to share a tent or you want a solo tent?
How big is a solo tent? 8 by 8.
That's a good amount of space.
It is. Yeah.
And we got a 6 feet table. That's a good amount.
Yeah.
It's by the water.
It's a big ass space.
So this is $150. You want a chair?
Nah, we got chairs. What day is this? It's a Saturday?
It's Saturday, June 3rd.
Damn, that's tough.
How?
So how we gonna split up?
Sure, I guess.
You mean sure, I guess. We never been here before.
Sure, I guess. Jermaine got a job. I don't know what we gonna do.
What day is this? June? That's 2 months from now. That's not bad.
All right. So.
Yeah, technically, it's a month from now.
So it's $135 plus $25 for power. You want power?
You might need that.
And they got different amps. You want $50?
Just for the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, for point of sale on the phone.
We ain't need no power. We've done fairs without power.
Yeah.
So $135, and then do you wanna bring a table? I don't want to bring no table.
Nah. How much is the table?
It's $10.
No, how big is it?
72 inches by 30, so that's like 6 feet.
Do we want 3 tables?
No, we don't need 3 tables.
Oh.
I'm surprised at how many, like, they have a 10 by 10. An alcohol vendor is $500. That's crazy. It's cute over there. It's real cute. It's real cute over there. So yeah, that's how much it would be. And but they want the payment now. So it's like, I don't know if like you're guaranteed to get in.
Oh, I would for it. Yeah, just pay them. They accept PayPal?
Let's see. They want a lot. Oh, maybe you don't have to pay now. What? I thought you had to pay.
So sign up for every single day.
Ah.
It's not even the same thing. It's something else.
What else? Is Fad Market. There was another one that we just applied to. Yeah. There's mad markets.
We need all of the markets.
There's mad market. But can you afford all the markets?
That's the wrong question.
That is the right question.
No, it's not.
So yeah. So we might try some new markets. And we doing the party.
What day is that?
Lord, I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look. But we doing the party. Ebony said she'll do it with me. But she said for May. I think you told him June.
Yeah, June. The one on May is Saturday. I thought they picked up. The other one is Sunday.
Okay. But so are we set?
Almost. I did want to go over our monthly expenses.
Oh yeah. We went over how much we made at the beginning of the live. So I guess if you guys missed it, we could tell you again. What happened? I feel something is just wrong.
If you upscale it, it'll just keep changing. It'll keep making a better definition. You have to pick one to upscale.
It's just wrong. I don't know. Don't like it. Sorry.
Okay. So
500K.
right now, let's see.
500K this year.
Oh right, yeah, and actually it's 10 billion. It's my good man.
But we made
We gotta start low for the first year. We gotta start low, and then next year we quintuple it the next year. Deca tuple it.
We thought April was gonna be our lowest month for sales because we didn't do any Chelsea this month. I think January we did 6,000.
Yeah.
So almost 6,000 for January, and that month we also didn't do any fairs. So, but this month we ended up doing.
Wait, what month are we in? We're in April, right?
April, yeah.
Oh,
Last month. So last month, April, we ended up doing 8,000 in sales.
I didn't do April?
For what?
For this.
What you mean?
Says March. This must be this is 2020.
Are you good, miss?
Something is not right here. I feel like this is not the right one. There's another one I have. Finance report.
Is she?
What? I literally just did this the other day. Candle maker numbers. What the fuck? Oh, I know what it is. I did it on here. Okay, I'm like, I know I just did this. Okay, so this is the bookkeeping for April. So this is what we ended the account with negative $495. We had some money in cash. We had to pay investors back. So funny enough, our debt pay every month as of right now is $1,200. And I think that's crazy because that's enough to pay rent. And we're paying that in just debt every month.
And then this weekend was crazy.
In terms of what?
The accounts.
Oh yeah, then they froze our account. Square froze our account Friday or Saturday, so that was kind of really annoying. But they unfroze it on Mondays. But it was unexpected because we were gonna pay people on that day and we were gonna buy stuff, and they just were like, "Nah." They were like, you're not doing that today."
Bro, and it was like, yeah, you said it was like Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like we went into the fair, we made money during the fair, and all that money could not access it.
Right, and then this is what I kind of want to look at too, what we spent money on in April. So for the MTA, we spent $143 for the month, and I feel like at that point you might as well buy a Metro. How much is a monthly Metro card?
A monthly? Like 120. I think it's 30 times 4. I think it's 120. If they didn't raise the prices like they love doing.
It's 127.
Yeah.
So it would make more sense for us to get an unlimited Metro card, unless.
But can you swipe twice?
You yes and no. You gotta either wait like a couple minutes, or you have to go to a different train station.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, so that may not be the best thing, but that is an option, unless you bend the corners.
Bend the corners?
Mm-hmm. It's like a hood trick.
Listen, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
So yeah, but that's what we spent for that.
So something else that we want to have for the candles too. Want to show them?
Sure.
So this is an electric lighter. So you just woo, uses lightning. Nice.
We gotta pull it. It's too close.
Oh. He uses to light the candles, and this is helpful. Like if you have bigger hands, like Donovan. So like when the candle starts to blow, to burn and get lower, he can't really fit his hand in there to put the lighter in. So I wanted to show y'all. I'm about to light the new one. This one. Is this one right?
Mm-hmm. Do it over here.
My favorite snack. Oh, really? It's funny, it doesn't look as bad anymore.
But yeah, so we spent $125 on Starbucks this month. On Best Buy, $65. I don't know what that was for. I feel like.
Oh, Best Buy is the router.
I thought it was $90.
Nah, he talked me out of it.
Oh, he talked you out of the $90 one?
Yeah, it was the whole, I don't make any commission, it's the best router, blah, blah, blah.
Sure. Hera Newsstand and Manhattan Food Market are both like food type of places. On Uber, we spent $363. Uber Eats, $171. Let's see. So our biggest expense here, if I did, let me see, equals max. And this. This $1,200. What's that even on? $1,100. Oh, that was on inventory from overseas. Let's see. I'm always trying to figure out like where can we cut cost at. $155 on Papa John's. So over 5 times for the month, that is 155 divided by 5. That's $30 average.
What month is that?
That's last month.
In April?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, some of that's on like Chelsea stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I forgot that we did Chelsea the first 2 days of the month.
Mm-hmm. So let's see what else we got on here. Uber Eats, $171 divided by 4. It's about $40 average for that. Let's see, what's kind of high on here. Trader Joe's, $413. That's groceries. This is debt and phone bill. $405 here. Let's see. This is just inventory, paying back more debt. Cube Smart. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I'm be looking at this, and every time we're like, okay, where can I cut costs? I'm like, okay, this right here is a vending machine. So this month we spent $10.35 on the vending machine. Should I cut costs there? Like, okay, don't go to vending machine. We save $10. And it's like, okay, maybe we don't eat out at Tim Hortons. Okay. Like I said, maybe the only one I can feel like, and I think it's not even that much, would be Uber Eats and Papa John's. And it's like, out of 30 days, we went out, Uber Eats 4 times and Papa John's 5. That's 9 times out of 30 days. So what's that? 3 times a week? Less than 3 times. That's like twice a week. So let's see. Cream Line, this is food when we was at the market. Shopify, Whole Foods.
Is Dunkin' down there?
Oh, there's more than one. I gotta change that. I put a comma there. I hate the comma. Okay, so how much you spend on Dunkin' Donuts? $85 for the month on Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah. Where? Into it? Oh, this is when you pay taxes. Yeah. So then this is how our profit loss looks. So we spent $8,700 this month, and then this income is after you take out all the fees and everything else for the month. We're at $6,500. So we had one positive week, and honestly, we paid people back in May, so it's not going to count for this month. But this number should be an extra $1,200. Honestly, I didn't add. I don't think I did last craft fair yet. Let me see. Did I? I didn't. So this number is actually higher. Damn, I hate when that happens. Yeah, this number is something we made last week, like $900.
Yeah, it was like 8.
Yeah. So I'm gonna input this, and then that's gonna be the last thing I do for the day, unless you have anything you want to add.
No, I'm done.
Can you pull up Square on here and just tell me?
$873.
No, yeah, but let me see this. These are 23 sales. Do not disturb. did 5. We sold 10 people watching. That's crazy. 5. Room service. You only did 4. That's crazy. These numbers are insane. 10 people watching and 10 wind downs. That's interesting. And then big, we sold 1 of each candle. 1. Okay. And then, so we had a very bad day the next day. We did 12.
And it was raining like crazy this weekend. The market was very leaky.
5. Wind down is 2. Keep watching is 2. And then big. We sold 1. 0. Alright, let's see. $9.9 on here. We got any bulk orders that day? No. 0. Fees. 6.8.
Oh yeah. Forgot to post it on YouTube. But Donovan's birthday was this weekend.
18.
So
0. $18. 16.43.
his birthday was on Saturday. So
Fees.
happy birthday, Donovan, from everybody.
21. I don't know why you did that. 16.21. So let's see. So this is what it looks like. So we had 2 positive weeks, and we were only negative $1,300 for the month, which is not terrible. Like, when you think about how much debt we're paying and running the business, but and a lot of these things we were paying for is so that we don't have to. We're buying a lot of things in bulk for the next couple of months. So, but yes, that is how the business is looking right now. I got to do May. These are all subscriptions over here. But like I said, we have a good plan for the rest of the month, and we will be. Listen, we got to watch this video, and then we're gonna go and not this video. We have to watch the vlog, and then that's gonna go up hopefully today. What time is this? 9:42. I'm probably gonna post it tomorrow, like in the morning or the afternoon, just because the timing of when I'm posting it and things like that. So it'll probably go up tomorrow, and I'm tired. But appreciate everybody for pulling up. We're gonna keep going this month. I'm for sure gonna be doing my monthly check-ins. So I'll holler at you guys. But listen, y'all gonna see us all over everything. Instagram, y'all gonna see us on TikTok, y'all gonna see us on Facebook, on Pinterest, on YouTube, podcasts. So until then, holla at y'all. Which one is it?